with the economy. The economy. Yes. It's about that time, man. Enjoy MP Penny and this year seminar. The nation is full of surprises. Be seen that we still live in crisis. Cantamanto, Kokosha and Yama prices. ECG for some who play one more tactics. And then I doom so watching on a pipe. Tonya Maso, ne bedroom the five. Fele wa gallon, not save your life. When Yanya de, I want to into our tight. Go phone point who so Namako Fapro. Process so call ya no buy the draw. Parliamentary for no more boy.
Good evening, Baba GYASO, you may be live on OK 101.7 FM. Now, critical issues. Edia unim say about chain memenda Saturday bia on UTV. But na Monday and Wednesdays bia a bar and VIM lady AFIA POKUAA AK Nanatu Hima to Jegu the first. Ne I can say it as it is. Ne I can plain nye plain fa. And you may be more akwaba wo GYASO you may dear so pacho follow yen. Na share me se Ghana for mumi entie nyansasem. I boa mo man koso enye beef. Na Ghana for na say adwene say we only go and listen to beef, watch beef, and say hunu we anyway kontokwa. I shall more than if you show konto. Those are the things that Ghana for. Na Bible crowd prophesy say mre bi bedua. Enipa be janya sasema ma nipa sound teaching, divine teaching e ma ye call salvation ye be jai. Ye be boa church for anu amoma kade ya sunumu ye de because we want to tickle our ears. And na ekoso ene no ya kanya asasem ka Ghana ye rose, Ghana ye school, Ghana education, Ghana healthcare and mapping for mukwa awoso mukwa wu Ghana for ntie ya ka crime justice for everybody omuntie e just asem kasi esi ti sa besem de obi akokum kola miensa konkonsa obi akopetie but you have been in this country they bia ya can justice delivery one asem obi entie o enya asem bia magana for beji akwakotie agrada eni ousu bempa beef wakotie afia so aisha mo de beef here den konkonsan akaya yesi eye Ghana for de nyansasem tax say na utua unua no ote aboroche tax say na ode ba Ghana say na yedi tua Ghana adwumayefo ka say na yede ma esgasha for so esgasha sika na yebetimi de ahwe oman ya ye ka kwan yebetimi de atua oman workers ana yebetimi de atua teacher for ka wo university sam o ma kire ye nkora no mo universities no ade ana no Ghana for don't want to hear it ye per sensation asemba ko ben na ne aka de achi ana foforo ba ne ekodi no so achi we will not even follow the matter through inti aya ma ye media for ni nyina ne media organizations ni nyina so adane bloggers ni social media ye nyina so mam konkonsa because the public Ghana for no pen konkonsanti ye nyina so ye decide say ye kan konkonsa ye nya advert ye kan konkonsa tie ne ye pa no kra wa industry we mu na me kire no because ba ebia desperate media ha and I come multimedia over EIB network TV3 media general na yade a omu nyina omu nya GBC o GBC pe any organization wa Ghana ha abinding taxpayers money and man so amfanye content with TV any radio so and why be so na yedi chi omo kesika ba all the private media houses no a advert kakra na yenya na no one yedi bitua kanea yedi bitua taxes yedi bitua nsuo yedi bitua ya wakesika me etua omo social security provident fund tier 3 ni nyina ye wi asan di bia ba betua e wakeson infrastructure ye to machine ye to camera ye to way ye to ni nyina no abi ne yedi tua o enti se ye kanya asasam na mo antie ye kanya asasam na mo ahwe ye kanya asasam na mo afa advert ya ma company no so will stop and they will begin to do the concern that will give you the advert. Until we will definitely very soon will become omanya. The media lies concern, the people lies concern. We are selling concern, we are advertising concern, and concern is what is going to build this country. And concern building omana beko ditch. Until you complaining Ghana say Ghana is not being fixed. In the next 10-20 years, Ghana is going to go to the grave abyss. It will never be fixed. Because Ghana for na any be pushy leadership. Ghana for you to know a best show leadership say. Yes, I know be sending message if ya. Who say oh campaign for the youth to take leadership of this country. Youth in Angasa are confused about what they want. The youth are the same people voting NDC MPP. The youth are the same people collecting 20 Ghana cedis and voting. Naka say Ghana best son. No. Say youth to the dream. If we are complaining about NDC MPP, say the alternative and kebe who evidently will be that then we will start protesting in terms of vote. CSM and this MPP. And very soon, and the last 2 elections, 2016 and 2020, and at least we would have seen an improvement in to other than NDC and MPP. Over all the small political parties, Nina Kaboma, total vote and 4%. So come and tell me, say you don't want NDC and MPP. And then me post you flyer, say you're doing transformational leadership. Yeah, the politicians will have the expert on phobia. Say, oh, if you are part of the problem. NDC and MPP, now I'm saying, so no a pampaso. With all due respect. With all due respect, to no a pampaso. Who went to vote NDC and MPP in 2016? And who went to vote NDC and MPP in 2020? Me. Me na me TV so no. 8 hours, I was standing on my feet. Me na mkoto abanema. Me see all the small political parties in now Kaboma. Total vote a new 4%. So tell me if you want Ghana to be fixed. Tell me if you want Ghana to change. You have tried NDC, you have tried MPP at least over the last 20 years. Yama NDC 2 terms, 4 years, 8 years. Yama MPP 4 years, so 2 terms. It is a Ghana be fix here. I can fix it. It you got 2 MPP near NDC ba. We are no about blame. Say the media. And the media is not bring die ye the expert beba. You started first GYASO near kofa legon lectures. More Ghana for mo say ye the ba mo tie. Nti for politicians emra. Ye the politicians ba na views no koso. Ye kofa expert ba na views no kofom. Mo ka say ejimi ohun. Na de na ye be talk kanea no. So me say Ghana has become a mind of bloggers, a mind of concern. We use because more Ghana for na mo hwe ye na mo tie ye no. You have decided that more penny as a same bio. Me see this week me can about legal aid. Me TV so Saturday on critical issues na me can about legal aid nesene. Legal aid justice delivery. There's no reason why the president Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo should be sleeping in peace. There's no reason why Omamperi Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo should be sleeping in peace. Whilst 50% of Nipa Egu prison on remand, no conviction yo. Yen sentence yen finding obia guilty yo. Our remand the kekawada down 15 years in Nsawam. Abuga Pele NDC President Mahama na did ko to Mujida. Jida hu sikedi corruption ya did ko to causing financial loss. Abuga Pele once and they ama Abuga Pele pardon. Yakupon sha Abuga Pele ni nebusiafo. Eye pa so mampani ama pardon. We just want the same pardon for the same only beer for prisoners now omugu hono. More Missy legal aid for na me this data. Anya me trim na mebo. More than 50% of the total prisoners population our Ghana prisons are there on mere remand. No trial, no conviction. Ye di obiasam, ye ma obia fair hearing, no conviction, no sentence. But 15 years omoda ho. This week legal aid for my report abrantia back ye chenu swoop. Chese ibeli poya amano ni papa ko buso me no cobra na nitiye na papa no okopie legal aid for buse na brantie na wu. They have to subpoena the police to come to court under a first habeas corpus. They should produce the corpse. Legal aid for filing some motion before the court. After police for back court omo say abrantie no wu onya Abuga Pele o na wenya pardon wu egbo yakagbele. O man now for say o man ni hwenwa o man no oba be sum na wu ya na aka che say Ghana ya de shemama say ye obibi wo mayimo say nonsense. Ghana ya de shemama for NDC ni MPP ya de shemama for MPP and NDC o here ni bianka ho. I'm telling you this. Me say Abuga Pele nya bail. Abuga Pele Mahama ni nua o cheni ko tu man da jida ya man pardon President Akufo-Addo man pardon so mbrefie no here ni no wo ho na. This week last week me dey prisoner biba TV so I will UTV your friend Agbeshi is sentenced to armed robbery, conviction of armed robbery 25 years and he didn't go to Nsawam. Nana do amani pardon no Mahama so amani pardon no Atamo se tia se amani pardon no Akufo-Addo amani pardon no odi mu 13 years and he dey abrantie no go to Nsawam. Legal aid for na kofa abrantie no and omo di ni case court and he ama abrantie na ba abontin 13 years in custody. Wanya boni o. The evidence was even scanty. Nipa kroni akwa robe ne say ote voice omo be robin into voice na ote ye no frame akotwa wo YouTube TV ne bra ne ye show TV no so agbesi kasa na osu ote voice bi te say agbesi keke ye de na kotum 13 years onye abuga pele ni ama no pardon one with the corruption, the fake, the hypocrisy, injustice, the delivery, the injustice. Say if you POKUAA badia on your bia, a handsome ba on your bia, a agbesia on your bia. There's another one, and the babu bonina. Now the Udi and this in the MPP chino. Yeah, by sending message, the media are part of the problem. You are the person who consistently is voting for these two parties. So if we bring them to the studio, don't come and blame us. What's the sound voter will change the people we bring to the studio? What's the sound taste? From Kwasi Asam Sebe. Say Ghana for say yam penya se sem tie bio. I am yama Ghana. I weep for Ghana. I bleed for Ghana. Yet trans ni atu ya boy research ni abetna ha. Ni akwa pay data ni na ministries and na me na te sapon kona me na state housing. Me I'm gathering data. You come and sit here. They don't even want to watch. They don't want to listen. Omo pense hunu wan na bi fi hwan na ye de na trending say hunu sa na 4 years aso na ma ba bebusa say if you talk about our roads, talk about our kania, talk about our healthcare system, na wutie healthcare system anka wunya answer, wutie roads and topic na e kan na anka wunya answer, wutie healthcare say e ma kwa wo so mu ko wu anka wunya answer, but here adwin say entie nyansasem like the Bible has said in Timothy. People will leave the sound counsel and church de konkwagye no meja etie ye be kwa kotie Bible kra de wan kasabe ye be kwa kotie nkwase asem ne nsem aye de why because ya sum eye hene and the Bible said it in Timothy. It's clear there. Ye to ye boya reset ne de aba me se twumasi ye chi twumasi kotumu about 10 years ago ne ye chi twumasi kotumu. Yes, what to akola amona eto na evidence papa bia ni ho tumesi ni obi abeka bia maniti ed ni kotumu 8 years he spent in custody oko appeal omo man 15 years oko na yerenyem oba ni ye tadi bi ka ho kra na oba ni se na ebo bra me ko ware na oba ni jan ho no ko ware legal aid for na fa tumesi case after 8 years in prison omo yi tumesi ni ye de ne ba abonten tumesi ni na mo onye adwuma nye. No justice for him because Chubesi onya abuga pele onya pardon ekufu the man pardon mahama man pardon ekufu man pardon atamos man pardon Rollins man pardon because onyo bia ni papa ni abamu onya political person. You see the injustice in this country. One injustice e wo Ghana ha ye kan ye kasa mu betie ni ye nyina kan for pressure ma ban ni ye say resource legal aid for bibi krama legal aid. Na obiba nipa ba every day to be ave me wo say be dwane jomo me fa back door no me dwane because I don't have all. If you am need to come me de be fro ka o if you am kura wo agya me abusuafo pame me frofie the person needs justice. I was so man ma law no protecting nipa no but law no ti book so the law is not there to help nipa no ni bi no obi aba if you am ni mi kuna ware ye me wade ya pamu mi esi abonten be ma ne me ana me hwe no owuye busuafo se dan na me ne nesi no me nka ho ma nipa we ope justice interest succession law 111 ho but the law is sitting in the law books ewo baby the law cannot help this woman oton ice kenke o shane socks and oba o se afia I need justice me ko fa justice no we me man lawyer onisika this is why I sit here and scream. Eka me kwa kamadavim medicine Gary Sokins medicine ye fontia medicine kontomrewa abanka me jedi Ghana ya media Ghana ya media Ghana despite ya media Dr. Forisa pon Ghana ya media enso Ghana for amuntini ye tiantie mu no you don't even value what we are doing more appreciating po me say legal aid this week yeah there's a case legal aid is doing. Taxi driver wakofa first and master. Taxi driver wakofa ne master. Oje ni 20 Ghana cedis. Odu ya master ni 20 Ghana cedis. Master na bosam osi mintua. Ana kwaya akasa. Metua mintua. Ana otwe ka no di twa taxi driver ne moma so. Onu mama kwaya case against taxi driver and say taxi driver na rob no. Taxi driver ni binti no. Ya de ni kotu mu and charge him armed robbery. Okodemu 25 years. Oko appeal. omo de appeal no ba form bedu 15 years taxi driver no onya pardon no onya hwe legal aid for and obi akoso ogu omo so no mafa case no and a legal aid for I said taxi driver no amra bonte pure injustice unibia okofa board ye cry de beko akoto nsawom 3 years but we osikani we are politician we are pay cry uko 2 days ya na aba na say oyare na no want say Abuga Pele asem yera Kwesi Pratt okabi oh Mr. President consider Abuga Pele. How many times you hear Kwesi Pratt so Osuama prisoners over 50% of the prisoners in prison are on remand according to legal aid for statistics. Legal aid Greater Accra region kwa every month almost omunya over 800 cases over 800 cases and a legal aid for nya omo lawyer written no catch if I get depressed by cases I'm in second. I wish I had the superpower to help everybody. Mr. President, we are lawyer. We are lawyer kesia wonya kola lawyer. My Lord is Excellency Mr. President. I was legal aid the same way. Udi wani baho. Too much injustice for the poor. Poor man no get justice. Poor man no get freedom. Poor man no get noko. Poor man doesn't have a right to live. Poor man doesn't have a lawyer. Poor man cannot get justice. Now politician dey oko 2 days. Obe fight tickets in sa onko on them 1-2 day. Obe sa kwa babe disika politician. Na we are akotie beef. O Ghana ni ukotie beef. Kona kotie beef. Ube tie nyansasam. Ya tie ekwapin polo na ni no ma na free ekwapin polo. Ma tena se ko free prisoners. Nipa over 50% no mugu nsawom na. Omo yendi o ma se mo na no ma 7 house eyi first tantra. Police commander, Nyankopon Shasa police commander, ono na fa phone of legal aid for the legal aid. Me wo case bi wa anu se papa etia. Se papa no wanyini kwa ma ya ne tese abodam. Aya ne tese abodam. There's no record of the man. Omo de na ba beto remand 9 years. Oda ho. Onya Abuga Pele nti obi anka bi ma no. 9 years. Mpatoko na kohwe. Ya the UTV, wo the UTV de na to. Agbesi no. Me na me ne agbesi kasa ye. Na me ya appeal for funds ya njeje kakra ma agbesi nya bibi kakra wode beto aduane yedi because when you sank of file case cross ya nkope compensation ma agbesi si ade agbesi atum 13 years ne bagel nimu no legal aid for yi no kro ba abonte no ne bagel obusa say Gloria do you know me onim na agbesi TV so no so ne ma me abrewa oda prison na ne papa wu gotumi ambesi ne papa de no ho adwendwe wu injustice. In the land of freedom and justice, Ghana, your court of now, you see freedom and justice. And in the land of freedom of justice, there is no justice. And yet to be didi mayada. When there's no justice for the poor man, there's no justice for the poor woman, there's no justice for the needy woman. Na vim lady, me ma ba be kasa ma me minimum tesio are. Na me minimum huma ma bre. Because Ghana for na here fighting for you, no, you don't even want to listen. Kona kohe beef, na kohe views a beef wo. Yempenya sasem insehunu ene yepe. This is that we will continue to suffer Ghana. Ya won say yempe no credit ye be brache pa. This is a country where we don't even like the truth. Ghana for ye taste asesan. En ko man we ye so ye nyine na so for that no ya de edi tufo. Ene Ghana insehunu ene yepe. Ye kohwe o TV so, ye kohwe o YouTube. Nyansasem wo pa yentie nti media houses din nyina so agya nyansasem ka because omo nya Father Christmas on meka nyansasem na on fa nsapan enkotua advertise kan enkotua salaries so obi aye na dwe so ono so be nkwasasem ni bia magana for. It's sad. Where is this country going? Where there's no justice for the poor man. Now betina sesa wo ka justice delivery asemwa. The same people who come omo no don't want to listen. They don't even care. They don't even appreciate the they don't even value it. And you may mecha ma kwa ba jaso you medie ne. Ya fra me VIM lady AFIA POKUAA ha. Ene ye ka no kra no to do. Opa tie ompa etie na meka se ewiase kra ye kwa dan komu a Bible aka de plain. Wose kwan trene no akwa osra hima mu no nipa kakra bi na nam kwan bone no akwa se yem nipa bebre na nam ho. Timu pese mu tie bi from the course say yem atie. Don't come and tell me to talk about your rose. Don't come and tell me to talk about salary. Ye tia aban workers as gracia. Ye tia ordinary worker 4%. Aya wo that na ho. Fa usha politician no I want go and fight your battle. Go and ask him the questions. Ye nya rose. ni ye East Legon Rose no toll na ye tua toll motorway no so apoto eno kra so ye mpache eya wo da fa ne sa akoda why fa ne sa akoda so ba school say schools under trees just say ye nkro ya ne akokra se be report schools under trees so a mo Ghana fo na say diatama ka ho na say wo politician be ma 20 Ghana city to school under trees ye ma wa fa why fa ne sa 1D 1F ye bi na bi ama o constituency na se yakoka na mo say di en Ghana fo na tema wo Ghana ni no fa ne sa ye nka ho asem biem Ghana gu a egumi ni umie no nyina etiri so ene ya pampa so anye yi a wo de ye fa ne sa se obi ankasa bio Ghana no ye be fa ne say ya nobody will talk about issues of national interest there be anyme me fa aseda kase ma neat fufu ena eye special ice mineral water sanso ene ye de aseda kase pa enso ma yaboafo nyina facility pro wom na express pen fichire ne benchane nyina ma wo ye kama ene COVID-19 asama ne hum ne so Ghana ye twem 6,400 cases enipa ewu ne ye kan ko 1,000 yaka 1 or 2 bi ne edu 1,000 deaths na nipa ewu wo ye ka kwan so kra epidemic another pandemic epidemic first accident a pandemic road accident kwa this year you ba bia ye twem 1,000 COVID ba ye free tete COVID ba ye besi na nyina nipa ye kun mo enu 1,000 but COVID ye hu fellow Ghanaians accident ye nya hu fellow Ghanaians on Ghana for see ye dey painting a president so ye ma ye no obe ye fellow Ghanaians kwa wa accident ambeka se mo ntoma no o man pani pese mbeko speed o man pani nka se traffic chi amfa ka kwan no so na anu motor we nkofo yi fa ho amiko hu o ma bi twa mo me amiko twa ekra na ye di matem we are sick in the head ye Ghana for no we have a problem. Now we don't want to admit to say yen penny for no kwa na problem. Yen Ghana for no ankasa so have a big problem. Yen pese e beja to Mr. Hansen so air condition sim so. Ko fire na ya hye. So si me so pa. So si me so. We are sick go. Ghana ni na wo bu traffic law no so no. Traffic wo hu se abrochire bu se Ghana for na kwotena abrochire no. Say Europe na America, ana Asia na wo Dubai. Traffic achi mo bi yi afa nche so ofa ne komuda. Me and me ko video ya me de betu Facebook me mom no mo ye me. We are sick. Oman we are sick. The youth and tomorrow's leaders are sicker. If there's a word like that. The youth and tomorrow's leaders no are even sicker than the leaders. So be ya boni ni ehun se boni nya boni biomo. Boni ya papa dane boni we are sick and Oman we in the future. Say youth way obi traffic ache the way you fan chen mom they are justifying why the person a year fan chen we are sick youth the baba de na Ghana o maton no see a penny for cra ton Ghana de GYASO youth the baba be di Ghana so no ton Ghana G 1 cedi they will sell it for Sakawa Ghana youth they will sell it for Sakawa the same youth omutumi ko ekum or pay for the kwaje Sakawa are we this youth ye Ghana mo youth way ye Ghana mo Yampamu nanado, yampamu mahama, ni enjaga na ma youth way amutumi kuma ba pem for the kwaji Sakawa. Utumi ko kuma ba 10 years the kwaji Sakawa. Obi tumi kum nkwala mi ensa de ahye fridge mu twitware. Youth way is a sick generation. This generation is sick. Youth are pe konkonsa chenya asasem is a sick generation. Youth are yem penya asasem. We are justifying bone. Unia the prison, ye man of fair trial, ye man of conviction or them 15 years. Ufo say okay. Ye abuga pele. You are clapping because of a politician. We are a sick generation. Ye mi oni biehu. We are a sick generation. Osike ni nya asem de ane ye nyina ma ache de party headquarters ya che MPP. Ya che NDC pani ni nyina ne ye ko. Unu dancer wom. How many times was a youth for your demonstration say you conform dancer wom. We are a sick generation. We are sick in the head. Sick in the mind. We are a sick generation. Na ya se ye subanya. Oh Lord. Traffic ache diso osi mi ya fanchen oko kan so of your common for your mother we are a sick generation ye force your leaders nkwa na yare ye so yare ye there's no hope for this country leaders yare ye me see if there's a word like sicker the youth are sicker than the leaders ye followers ye yare champion no we are sick we GYASO me see me fire. Just it's not even worth it. Well, I think I will say I'm saving my breath. It's not even worth it. Mami chia ye nu abema na namponsa. State housing. Omu boy juma papa. Abema state housing 1 cedi. Bakohwe adwuma omu ye virus na nkofo. Koshe Juma State House in here. The houses they are building. These are the people who give me hope. Say Ghana has a 1% hope be a virus. One of mommy hope say 1% hope be a that it can be done. But a brony be odi akoye virus okra mo kan ho ase eno onye no ye ken kebi eno ye tintintinti Ghana wo yard me say yera Henry Kote she Greater Accra Regional Minister Juma papa we ebo me Greater Accra Regional Minister no yi virus che say in MPP government pa de we housing na anu yo mo ba ye oh che say Henry Kote de awrade ye nya wudeni che say obo adwuma oni ni new virus na pon so omo bo adwuma papa omo bo adwuma na these are the people who give me hope. Now you think I can Master Zero aka coins aka we are sick. It's a sick generation. Na ya se ye suban ye peye ye furu de bedi nko enne ti na the topic ni by transformational leadership when na beboa na no Dr. Ampedu o Pentecost University oda me be friend ne nkasa eno kan so oman adwe money suban money any attitude bone just any pa bone for some suban money adwe money susum bone for things na working against us in Ghana na yes ye for say ni nyina ti akogina so de na hiri baba na Dr. Ampedu na kasa o kan o say ade ba ko working against Ghana pa suban bone even in the church suban money Bible cannot change. It's always about money. The Bible cannot change unless you change yourself. When you go for truth, no, see, know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. The truth never transform you. Watching. Now, so the can hiri baba, we are. Would you call chrono? Would you call now? Sorry, the way you have it. So can say and that's what we are having now. Or that may be for papa no. So issues are trend there, and they be trending. President Kufado. What say? Only ba omiani adi you know mo cassette here NDC for. Say NDC is a party of impossible. To amount to NDC, the impossible NDC. Omo kase free SH in Yeduma. Omaye. Omo kase dum so anko. Omaye. Omo kanema bebre 1D 1F. Omaye. It's NDC for the BBA baby agenda 111. Come see impossible. And so more ye. And you see is the party of impossible. And Upper West region. So I see number 2 males on bikes. Mrantiebia. Omo titi motorbike so ayo omo moto no kwa Upper West ni ade omo taye ukotamale ni ade nyina be no omo moto so police fo abo omo kokose sa ade na omo ye no omo ya ye be twe omo amamra ye adwuma ko se ni empe so obi abewu basa nyina I've reduced Mohammed's 15% inflation to 7.5 ye nanado no ka say na Mahamanam what's your thank you to inflation kwa Mahama jana 15% ono kwa wate so e dey about 7.9 what's Mahama talking about. Let's utilize existing hospitals and build more. President former President Mahama and Okache Kufuado was in Kabeya sa hospitals no JD mo ye no ma abandon no mu instead of building more. And I confess so they fire President Mahama say na dey uba I also think agenda 11 me anye we don't need hospitals. After they also won't see the uja ho na what are you talking about? And na kwa man so there you can decide and send me a text message and share your views. Agenda 111 threatens NDC's 2024 where your MPP for them cause fear and panic but bribri achi NDC for nti wo mo cassette agenda 111 sa pissing in MPP for neka ocheda akoso MPP wants to break the 8 to protect against from Mohammed's disaster. Or say Muhammad the disaster cry. The MPP for they want to protect it. It's not person breaking the 8 no. Gabi Asaro Chidako and Okanisa na Muhammad and Kufuado are incompetent. Eri abema Kofi Krantin was say Muhammad and Kufuado no incompetent. Don't level to government or say you don't face corruption with one. Yera Domelevo former auditor general wakabi acha President Kufuado say wa pekasa kasa brofo we ya wadani fu soja okopeme ono Domelevo ekuti anti ende wone ne nya adwekra fix the country coalition wo so omo pe 1 million signatures against the 1992 constitution. Fix the country demonstrated coalition some wahana President Atamos or starting so your constitutional review also ya funny serious so now our minds are coming home are coming home. Yeah, that's a pa. Other me, yeah, my friend, Dr. Ampedu. Bribery allegation. Ekufuado say accept for you know the buy against Chief Justice near Mungu. That issue is also trending. You better be the one who sababa. Amwakwata competition CID. Sakophobia allegation against him. So no, Amwakwata Highways Minister. Why corrupt? Or say we nani nyina ye hu no kwasema ewom. We ni nsema trending wo jaso she. Near the abroad, Dr. Ampedu, Pentecost University, near Nitrogen Command issues of national development Dr. Pedu na kase se Ghana ye benya transformational leadership we bema on man akọ nanim a ye hia se asesan ya dweren and Dr. Pedu is one of the people our throw books bebre and o kase adwemone suba money ka ho na Ghana ye nye ye no si asesan adwemone no we trim na Ghana ye be ko yanim bebre na way the way it is looking pa de enya de ebeboa oman Ghana e wo kwambia aso nti o se adwemone ena yesesa na oman Ghana enko nanim ebusafo wey ena ye de bro live on GYASO dwumede say make no ye wo okay 101.7 FM be ye cry medical cry fa some of the course ye train former MPs and this is the reason why ye ne friends saying former MPs so discussion say ye pese and someone akoso no what I say ye to me ma ye hwe say in any case experience o manya ye kwaye ni ma ye pese oman Ghana so enya enkoso ne nkwanim no what can we do their lessons any ye benya their nkwanim no oman ye betimi afa na chese ya hwe say oman no sei ena chi aya sei ena ye ya ye betimi ahwe na oman no so etumi akona anim and this is how ye bema oman no so afa ne ntoma pa efra because no longer can Ghana continue like this ye Dr. Mpeduka say we penny aba studio ne ani mpenifo no atwehwe enkomo me ka che obi o say GYASO dwumedie wo okay 101.7 FM Royal Mama Sita ewo Kofodio o say VIM more fire asemo wo say Ghana ne de ebe ye no na ache the youth no a big problem pa Mukala Jonas inside Kerino VIM lady I personally see that Ghana is recovering from the slumber now the incompetent way na Ghana is surviving from it. Was it a recovery? We need to seek total economic recovery than go to NDC MPP way. But if I totally don't support those who shift the problems of over 60 years of Ghana to President Kufuado any some journalists or media any journalists assembly here we are talking about current problems oh my Ghana mu any how to solve it and he said oh my Ghana ebe to me afa ne to papa efra ono so ne de no ebenage Hepa Plus ye chiam papa Hepa Plus mixture moon booster o just omo de wo so omo radio no a no omo de ato GYASO a omo tie dwumedie na maye Daniel Kwaku nipa tete and o say VIM I support you you have to talk about it because it's painful I can see pass ade we ya pa issues of national development but Ghana fo ntie no omo nam ko tie nsehunu a emo awo mo MK Chika o say VIM you are just hitting the nail on the head the youth are thinking about that the leaders are their problem but more leaders youth no so a problem it's a total diversion and ema wo mo adru honum sa integrity guy eso wo gomoa abukrom obokrom no JHS wa no is in a bad state headmaster no is also not bothered boss na headmaster no yeden on fa ni sika na enkoye we need solutions for Ghana what you say Cynthia Mea was it so sad if ya it has dominated the truth say konkonsan and they dominate Ghana Kenya asasem kwa obia entie was it so sad Kwame Keche ewo Europe Copenhagen Kwame Keche say VIM mitie opa no kra na woka no ye janya asasem tie konkonsan and ye tie madam serious issue de bia meka na me fa ma radio so I say it in my head hey me ya say ye to me can rose asem say last week ye ka legal aid asem injustice Ghana for mu gunsa wom about 50% or mu ni offense justice yenti o masem kra so mu dansa wom but obian kan wasem abuga pele ye politician anu ya man a pardon na mo aba who the poor man no get justice poor man no get a friend poor man no get food poor man no get yeah because so kanya asasama Ghana for ntie me see ko Facebook nga ko ye views omo tie omo ko tie beef it say oh Lord have mercy this country ye be suffer che Ghana ye be suffer che o ye be suffer che akwasi usu no see afia aside the road accident that is a pandemic in Ghana the next pandemic a mental illness be brabodam bayenu yen captain is serious oh was it many are mad few are naked we have to look at mental health and deal with it Nana Boachi ya don't know say if you're good evening I'm watching you from Austria sometimes I cry for the state of the roads too many accidents boss me say me for roads me ya topic wa Ghana for ntie Ghana ya suni problems ye nya no ya suni na da no a ndisi ni MPP de da da me say they cannot they will not listen wo cannot cry ya be yew me say 2016 me kai pen ko akire bia 2016 omo chada ye me hu story say VIM magi V8 to President Mills mama ho eso me VIM lady ametia V8 said ya wo spark ya esukra I don't know Says here MPP abe. What say Vim lady wa Jessica wa MPP for. And so me baby am tie. Me kofi a garidi me ko na me ma de maso. Me yesusu na me de ato bibia meto. You see, but who cannot cry? They will attack your integrity. Because Ghana for now fight ya more when I kasa no cry. Or could 20 Ghana cedis akotwaba. Obi a wabeyo. Obi a friend am 100 Ghana cedis say, mun so manu see Vim lady so 1 week mun dinner time sa. It's sad. Na so obi a ye DC and kasa. Uro so no. Eno kania no. Ya wakwa kwaje ewo uni ne ose. Why? Ebe kakra no, all the people who are neutral kakra or more kano kakra, we will all stop talking. Come and fight your own battle. It's sad. Ababa what is saying? By now, come to baby, I'm at bank. Come your bank manager. Come your bank manager. And come to a lecture hall, Chradie. But I've decided I said, you might win a but you may do what I'm at bank, I could be by me. But this is Ghana. Yem penocre. And now Dr. Ampedukan, I dream money, suba money. It has even eaten into the mosque and the church. Yem penocre. Ghana for one ankasa don't even want the truth. One me jai no krawa kotie beef. Misi ko YouTube na kwa beef na mupe. One ebifi agra dane. One ebifi obofo. One ebifi we. One ebifi Aisha. One concern yepe. We don't want rose. Tax send yetua. Port to duty send yetua. Nyama na okoto wo kanshi ni you know. Edebo yempe concern. That is what we want. That is what we want. You dash stink on. Was if you talk with integrity, but not insult. Talk with integrity. And here can omo views akese. They insult. Omo views akese. Emmanuel J was if you lady. What is the sense in what leave the hospitals in the bush? But we are no buta the auto abama no. Me koja hospital be in bush. And he was even today motorway accident was if you j. Beshe accident esi misi motorway yeji to wo so esu motorway portal cry and fix it kore East Legon omunjia to esu East Legon ye the asphalt road ya san be gi asphalt aye asphalt mu asphalt ama East Legon for omunjia to da you see Ghana for but we Ghana for the be jai no makotie beef omun koka eno they don't want it me so my brother nka bio and integrity guy see video afia I like to find out from the assemblyman and DC for Gomua West. Say a rose ni ade e wo no to mahuna na very bad. Ken Kiki was a good job and if you are no. Now Harrison 18 or see if I support you with your truthfulness but Cassie no ne yeah Cassie de obia Cassie obia o yes Ghana de hwe anko ye so obia Cassie obia wo Cassie akobusa leaders no. Na leaders be do sika ne case dey say na echen comments appeal to was even lady thank you for the job you know congratulations and come enkoko for ne asawen so asamake road mensa appeal to was say a come brainy emse brainy champ asem e no pese okano mame ko Dr. Ampedu wonom obi a wo kira de Pentecost University onu si obi a wa twotwo homa bebre West Africa director one no say what share Samaritan strategies any sociology into the Samaritan strategy no ba ko ne say adwemmone suba money ye from Ghana mu a ebeboa amoma Ghana ko na nimremum say ye konkonsen ya na ye pese ye tie dia enko ba bia doc anwuma ma good evening ni akwaba eba GYASO dwumedie so doc obi awu ye na doc so
Adum
yo doc na no ne kasa o TV so na o kasa Ghana ye problem ne leadership nko a Ghana fo ya na ye sabe leadership nanado so Ghana he ano ho e na obe nanado president Mahama ne ani ni mienu nyina po na na wo parliament ye nyina darling boy ne president Mahama e na obe president ministers ye o kodwo ponkoma suhini ablakwa wo mnya ye nafofo ye ne wo na etie ye didie e na no ma be ministers o se se Ghana best adwemmone suba money sunsun money ni nipa boni su no and was a changing necessarily leadership see answer sumandia leadership right to the middle and the bottom is zero pacho churches as ni mumami
yo with that very I would say I na baby it's leadership no no to akọ school na ye leadership principles of leadership abia styles of leadership and all kinds of leadership. University leadership. Now we say anya tools for leadership in me leaders. But imagine on leadership just something chill bravo suban independent die man nipa hu say ye ka okandifo a obi a model na nipa ye hwe no ne esia no na based on sa adeye no or the paper ye me kan ko eni nko so aba nipa abra bomu na fe o man no so abra bomu na emo no se hu sa me akodin say leadership no aswa ko sukuru no ko sia bibi egu adwen mu enti based on nuntinu we leader no problem any was seen because every year akọ ye masters or leadership because the PhD on leadership now so shouldn't it buy just say we just say Africa your problem and me kind of time me can just say the nipa nya nyankopon adwene biblical worldview no na the transformation and kasa eba because biblical worldview and as a godly worldview na me can actually say as I say nipa nya nyame adwene nyame adwene ye asori nko nyame adwene wo politics mu nyame adwene wo business mu nyame adwene wo awarie mu nyame adwene wo asetre mu ade nyina mu no si enya nyame adwene ebo a wo kana sa na ebi ngi sa sorry for na so nyame adwene ntini I use the word godliness get adwene pa nisuba pa etibidi kanko edinko so eba no jise nipanya sa adwene because Bible say tell nipa adwene wona kuma mu no sa na otie enti sa adwene ye na who command political position and now too many bia sa adwene a enya oditi fie what the na juma bi da biara what no be adwiri kan kan proye ne abrobofun ne ebia mpanyinie no ho anyam no wope no sa su ne ban no eno no de politics mu sa su ne ban eno no do pa wawie mu sa su ne ban no eno no do kura position a wo de man no and you don't expect say nipa no sani ayeti grassroots adwin dream kan bibia bibia ya no benya free mu de be ko de botom ne ono ana kasesem ne na de no sa ni pay with the post bi komana na ko dwen say say de bumbo bra padan ayi da bi ayi entete ayi intentionality just nipa no etina adwin say bravo bi bo wo be politics win at the end of it no enya menya gu mbutu nko anya nyamhuru bi nko na emumu no me sa bi tum nyame nko dia ene me leadership ana ma brabo ana me position ana the post ama me sa post no be the best nyankopon din anunyam 84% o pepa o nyame so mu o adwempa ena o nya ni bre kakra yedi bema wo no eno eso wani enti oman a wo be som no so a politician no adwen pa wo de ba munti no just wo hwetu be please dipa
okay
ya spending e fata
okay but dog na wo ka bibi se sa adwen money na wo se emma Ghana kotia Ghana yie yo no wo fom ko Ghana fo ni mu wo asori mu ana ewo leaders bendis ni MPP because you two about from 92 yi ye hu se Ghana for the NDC ni MPP ya na omoto omude bi omusi na we don't like NDC MPP but why so na omoto aba no ko eti adwemone na woka no ewo politicians nko amu Ghana for na ekoto aba no businessmen mu asori mu ana ewo ye nyina mu
ewe nyina mu adwebody nipa ho police to adwenye won ware o ma adwenye asori aye yo kra na adwen nipa di asori kra adwenbone nko a eti no famho de bia lo be nipa no eti adwenya anto woka Roman for man eti du mi reach me no say o se eti bunya adwemu fofoye esa kira mo ansana mahunya eye nidia efata nidia ehia mpodi no nyam eti sa adwen no ya se sana adwen no ama yenya adwen foforo ewo ya brabo ewo ya politics ewo ya business any governance ni adwen by just changing government we be oh we just NPP my NDC mrawan so be west o se sam so we we west ni pa no ansa na we campaign we nyina adwen ye because meye we ama nyina no no dwen ya no oba position be nya ni be nya gulu botom o dwen no fa mo and I say ade no eye obia spend sika bi ni wa dia post bi na so nya post na de atene kanti no say adwen no ankasa ye di support ye di position for chi ni ye say campaign ni na asebon nko e say ni ko man ko ta e be den na we nya adwen pa say me be ku me mama Ghana o ku wa adwen no be nya gu ni botom
sa
nkwa ni yidi mu enti say ye say ye be sakra o man ya then ye enu ti and al me kai say ya say asori no etimi echeche ema nipenya nyame adwene enya adwene de kwa asori ko bom paye enya adwene ye de akwankyere nkwa enya adwene ye de agi miracle nkwa na ebom adwene a enyame adwene ewo ya brabo ya politics ya business ya juma ye eni awaru ya de na mu eba ne sa eni sa adwene so se nipa nso nyame a wo timi nya sa adwene if you say anchored on Yesu ankasa.
Okay, but dog, now but you say yeah the way I say they say fix the country yeah tie mu kra ne ansesa adwen money na wo homo na yes say this 100 times say MPP 100 times there's no hope say Ghana be ye.
Yeah, call various tertiary institutions, polytechnics, universities. Na ko hwe wo mu akanifo a wo say wo mu ye SIT. University can ko hwe Maunya auditing, now share the type of corruption at that
level.
They say, yeah, so I said before, yeah, the university pair on the politics. Already, we are so corrupt at the same level. Say, what do you know reports of one side that? And see, side the payers and the number about this is the country. For management, command position, obey West. And what they are doing. And I can't see the country. The NDC and one first. This is again yet. We don't see the country. One person would tell me, and now I'm going to see the country. One person watching it. And now what you can be to fix the country. And now I'm also when you call.
But Dr. Pedro, because I didn't a leadership problem. Say, they say about transformational leadership. Now, no can want them say we need to start transforming ourselves. But in conference, to say leadership near the end. Said your dear Nimona aye crado. Say obese sound mine wa enkofo kan is also no use example bi say osaje fu bae na osaje fu person osesa Ghana but to be fair osaje fu kro ka so obese Ghana na ye kra ya moa no ye wi kra say piano kogu exa owu ye kra no osaje fu che say owu kwa o ye hunu osaje fu value ene po ne e bo osaje fu din che say na buzi asu kra so oru go wu exa sa ye chi ni tumu ro for che say it is leadership not the solution. Said like a Samaritan leadership. Yen you be or no be boy for us a good Samaritan. And to Mrs. Ghana. Now is it possible say any penny Benyan Ghana as Swana? And then also any kotoko the any koto play a koto coach. And free abroach must be Obama or two way. When you hear and Tianko for Obama make Gavin Ghana and answer saying Doc.
Well, leadership for nipa baako nipa baako odi kan a dodo no support no ema na kan yi no ekokan enti se wo leader no wo ya correct den ni pe che wo ahia o ma dwenye se ni akwa ben kuma ye ya bi che se wo be dre at the end no Pierre Rollins buy what they adwen pa na buy so be cool when he say free abem no the government they are one of the worst corrupt country government. Economical. And said, if I can make here, or but if I can make an idea, what would this apostle or a young dignity? I can't almost say, on this cool, and as you come, we know the cousin, I would open your dream and not any leadership, no, open leadership. But I can't say. The hope of my own banana is a leadership. Or private but or private reason. The share with the leadership, really almost free. It's so say one day, you now, a new group of people, a bit peaceful. Last year, yeah, because so. And you know, over leadership. Now, you know, maybe say, Nipa no say, roots like GYASO say roots in ya. Abano from any idea, eh? If you say a pa, and started actually, even from Sunday school, from primary school. Now, I said, of course, I will chat a train on more fun. Now, say, or back or ye, Juma, and ask about politics, or I give back or mind beer. As for the someone, a good home, a matter, but and yet, yeah, I couldn't put you see, one more. That selfless be set what they phone in mind. Now, yeah, the Okakati policy, leadership. One text, may make a leadership. They say, what do you leadership? This is not from far from this was say rolling, say no buy, shall crobat no buy. Then, I need power margining here. A cat mission, not share the way successful as obey failure. And to the Canadian, as you Sakayaki, now, Papa passing. Yes, I'm so mine. Over 70% from quite sorry. Now you see how powerful and software I will preaching powerfully. Our preaching powerfully is what means to say Nipa. Powerful preaching is super Nipa are more corrupt. Powerful preaching Nipa to see dream guy. One more almost see a cat tongue to cry. It has a Babu chain or Brabonia. Then let's see if you take a wee.
Dr. Peduna just say even the church has failed Ghana.
Well, mainstream kind of totally because the whole church now so the no more problem because the gospel no yes the best send nipa do ma kuku ya sorry mu no abon pa ye fi joda e kweti kweti da wo keka gospel e good news as nipa je e ba na bra bomu a e din sakra papa man nipa ya abode fo to yo bi a dream ni kankan posan se den a sobe wo sa se abafu frubi suban fo fro adabafu frubi ejedi ni sanko ba sa na ye preach television radio so powerful preaching and nipa just akati seven any asofo bi ye na nipa no ye tete sorry to say you are sakona bia ebitisi ho na so dream ne kankan ne proye ni time or time akayo ne pull him down and I nipa dream man ne ye kwaya na e bai
yo dog kan ya mama na wase ene wafutuo no waka nche fact a very powerful power say even in the church cry no eniema say nan kan pese politicians ye nya Ghana total over to say ye ka overhauling na dog kan say ye cry adwuma ye ne agyaye because ye be kasa ma de achen ensesa
enyai okusa wo kan aka na sure see ebi meti akoma pamu enye ni penya de saka na say binu ebe saka nyame hu nkonkon be somu ni a wo kan nyame na de saka pa no eba nkonkon eya sempa atwene pa na kwa pa ena odi ekanti no nyame nkonkon be somu no aka bi mu kuma ena ebi mu sa do majority no die ebia na unhu no sa ba nyame eyina kuma
okay
some kan ya wo gusu emi shira wa
yo dog yakopon so shira say de bia wo tu hu che esi wo na wo kire school fu ade wo san me ya futuo ni akwanche so e kan ye da se bebe anwumre yi ye da se pa yo Dr. Ampedu Christopher Ampedu West Africa Samaritan strategist any sociologist watch out the Pentecost University wa tron ma bebre eno wo kasa de no me ye tretin blame nu nko politicians nko aso NDC o MPP o said that America no ya na to aba ma omo no mkotena ho enti na the flyer to na why you inviting NDC why you inviting MPP mo na mo to aba ma omo so omo kotena parliament we first na CPP for the PNC for nyina ho mo to atia omo nyina ka NDC ni MPP pe mo mo be ye bibia say ye media for nya na yakoto aba no e ma mo 17.5 million Ghanaians mo a e na mo to aba no ma omo enti me say poor man no get justice. The person Ghana a change here. It starts with leadership. It starts with you too. Sister Adrian Moneno. Nemi nyina aye mo ma no nkona nim. Mo am sending messages about so ata POKUAA je kum no say I wish Ghanaian political and church leaders are to listen to Dr. Ampedu. Na muntie wise message ni enjan se hunu na de bia no. De ebeka de de be di atem de be ye nkofo na de bia e pese ye tie no. Ye tie nsem papa Ben Shaman. Was if I don't agree with this man, pass. He has some conform mindset. Boss, you are entitled not to agree. Emmanuel AJ, no say the youth don't. Why don't the youth form another party? No munjai NDC ni MPP. no mo so hwe so betimi aye bia na boss the biggest part of NDC MPP youth no ana omunim de omunya wa NDC ni MPP mu to ka so mo ko form party for mo nko na sense ka no omunya wa NDC ni MPP mu they won't get it so they won't go beto NDC MPP sa mu wi amaba attack media for asisi ene yeto abane ma wo mu ana Tijani Amigo was say I don't support the Dr. Akano. The idea if a person is made up of the mind good but nipana dwene is controlled by leaders and the leaders ene bechere it's only doc enya kwasi edu e champion safono say afia all must start from leadership na bebo ayen Boachi answered Acosta say we should start prosecuting all corrupt officials Masa Boachi forget it corrupt officials near prosecuting no cry besa man pardon busa unso onu ya no okwi abanche ne ye che no koto nsawom no ya be man pardon ana o mo de Ghana fo mo me ya dwen ko no Ghana fo hiani no okwi abanche ne bode na ne de na koto nsawom no ya be man pardon ana who give that person pardon. Those are the things we should think about. Professor Kwatin Ewo University of Cape Coast Prof Enyumre yama good evening ni akwa aba pa na Gan West MC Yera Wilkinson yada se pa was if ya you is ready wa be legal aid office Gan West MC ubo adwuma na me be office na the legal aid for no ba onyakopo show say your friend why shell say be office ma legal aid no wonso wetimi aye bibia tisa branche we was if ya good evening pa na me tu chama keep up the good job ignore all those people who can't handle the truth Ghana for pen no crane to obi ka no krape ni etu ye ni ese no so ye bedidi onu momatem ye nhwe so oman ye be ka no kresa mo oman etumi akona nim we aye USA Buamaseba me bompa ese menya odi no correct as you want me to pronounce it. Good evening ya da se no message na so odi buy no see if ya da no kra no nkofo person betie no kra say dem me call viral so state house me say they are doing well. Oh ya bone so asanke e beka ba nya ni nyina na onipa ne ya papa kra ne abeka so ya bone youth no ya dwen so ka ho brejuma 7 no akọ 9 o'clock you have to me say ya call state estate companies in bebre kire say omo per simple workers abeya adwuma POP just o mako fan for Togo any Benin ko Ghana for no ba omo nya adwuma ni ye omba so omo ye lazy. This one is about mindset, attitude, skills. When your leadership asem adwuma no ho adwuma no ho ba nya Ghana for papa mo nkoye nyani nyina na ye one way o tutu momone fo no wetu okra sofo Ghana for yesu ba nye ye udi mami bie phone line ma Ghana for wa broche na broche phone friend on beka so mu bie business so Ghana for kura collapse no abro be ye krono no asay adwuma no ye wi ani aye na face Ghana for ya gire nye it's a sick generation ko ready abi ready o ko papo sick generation yeah, nipa ni wo first say we are clapping for Abuga Pele ye releasing Ghana for go prison omunya justice wakowi abanche keke na kotunsa wom wakowi apano ye na kotunsa wom you are here clapping say politician yes we disika ye releasing you are clapping na unia na ye che na ka be clapping unia dancer woman ka be clapping the freedom and justice but there's no justice for the poor man no girlfriend in and they say transformational leadership e best son my Ghana leadership e be mo man akonanim it starts with wo to abane sesa vote to my MPP ni NDC how you aba besu and you come and cry with first radio for and a media for na you are not talking in a media for na you are not talking ya zepo wano plaza FM wano and then you may any honorable Francis Kingsley Atukujo former MPP MP Ekumfi constituency say oni parliament biemo ti e pese esuenhunu na wanya no sa second chamber of parliament anano ye ka senke ebe ye no what are the lessons dia na wanya then ebe bo am man ya transform Ghana. We can no longer just listen to NDC and MPP. Ghana was yes sign we can come and NDC near MPP na ye na MPP do say to NDC so na NDC dia man na na do yes we pray to esu no we pray to. How is that helping me? How is that fixing the ika kwan no? Blame game na NDC near MPP mo ye. How is that helping the ordinary man or that in home na? Or here justice. Only 20 Ghana cedis or even 500 Ghana crowd be tia lawyer crowd ni bi or dance home. Into we prato we so we prato him. How would I help oba no te hwehwe no a kwa wo so credit ya fan drug. Me ko anyame ni wa central region. Hospital ni ho. Enti dia mahama ka de Akufo-Addo kan. How is that going to open a hospital in Nyame ni wa for the village people? no ba kwa wo so ya mfa na nto obobo ya so amadwekwa ye ka ya sesema Ghana fo mpese mbetie ye beef me ba na vim de ma be ro me nufu na me ya abna kokodi e bia nka me trende ka be ya na 3k views enchekra na akọ 10k views nse hunu ne yepe nse hunu nyansasem ye ntie. Oh, this is a generation that is sick. Honorable Matthias Kwaminto, a former MP, our win constituency. Also, we need to find solutions for Ghana. We cannot always go like this. Na ye bani abekani akoda, ni ye bani akoni akoda, ni ye bani akoni akoda, na ye force Ghana. Ebe yesa, Honorable Atukujo, good evening ni akwa baso. Eba OKFM studio ha. Abuja fonu ye the honorable.
Obi an ye yemi adom.
Honorable Cop, how many years for Parliament?
Oh, yes, 4 years.
4 years, and I did free honor.
Yeah.
Oba Bonti, who test the ground, Ghana for soon. I'll be a leadership failure of the system. See, the system is not working. What is our brother for Kano?
Oh, me answer me call Parliament, more Parliament me fi Parliament so me go sweet.
Indeed, more call Parliament. There na moya was our system. No, see the system is not working on.
Me I'm say e bedin komo nti me chia me nkrofo ekunfo mu tie me mbre
de kunfie hu
na me fie kunfi na meba
na say sure ekujus baby ekujus no wona
ho pepepe na say na nkrofo kaka factory no mo ye adwuma meba me de ekujus bebre ba fie menton de na so obi pe so nya bia oba meto am the same price.
I see o an fa bia amba studio an fa nkyere nkrofo
mo fa nkyere me de bebra yi me bra. Hey, sister, no cry when you say
4 years now, more call Parliament. The system is not working. No, how did Parliament fix the system? No, I don't mind any.
Oh, I am metie conversations across Ghana. I am me born for me.
I didn't.
Me my member friends. Me a conversation occurred from Hama because I am a trained person. Mako university, Mako school, me day, and a mother abaye juma. Na mo society ni mo na in country na yego mo no ade bia resaya they put it on 275 people
in Parliament
and associates go Parliament ni abemu. What's the leadership? You can leadership anybody who has an influence to get people to do something some way and especially in a positive way towards a change in the society. Obia owo kwan so to me Oma first I say we leader nkrofo di wechi I say nkrofo di wechi no tumi ukasa na won ye no etumi ebo mo hu say ye ko baby
okay
baby aye ko no so eye baby I say eden sesa bra ya brabom na utumi e hye won kuran wo hye woden me su brofo we you inspire them amutumi twa na moko ade a wo de ahye mutim na kura wo de esi mu so baby that's when you want to walk on what to walk. Ain't journalist or radio here our radio listeners our over 100,000 or 200,000 followers or a leader then a warrior to inspire the people around you to see that this is where we have to go.
Person no journalist no manager not in office near the only power or your leader, but only power.
Madam, power radio Susi Woka say. The number of people you influence them every day, no. The autonomous your man in parliamentary
but honorable power be any.
That is why we miss it.
No, but
that is why we miss it. Unless you tell me that we are coming to talk about political leadership.
No.
But if your team leadership, let's address it.
Yeah, leadership near can. But even maybe they are now UTM opening comment. I was talking about Ghana for transforming youth to Nankasa. It's a sick generation. We all do our part.
Enti partner wo ye no
me ka kokonsa asemo me be ye beef asemo
wo betra radio nature your objective should be say ha ma betrain me so efi ha no na at least ma yin pa 2 and 3 bi ati me bi ase no mo efi bi omuti omo call this place that is an objective and if you say wo koso yes ayama na won say ba ko ana menu esesa ma membra
oh no how many years I've been sitting behind
me
more than 20 years, honorable.
Oh, I know that.
I've been saying all this.
But you see,
accountability.
In fact, unfortunately, we piece of mentality. But previously, maybe I know when I meet you, pa. Na kasa wokano. Ubaka wie na che say politician eh. This is the mindset that me feel say wrong, sickly.
No, I disagree with you. I also have a right to disagree, me boy.
Oh, you have the right to.
So I disagree with you because yen nyina Ghana for be 30 million. Yenim see enim ye ho so hwe. And that's the principle of governance. And yen nyina ya tam ye vote. And ye dey ama just one person anado.
And make a choice. Unless you are talking about political leadership, and you between alcohol. But if you think that leadership sums up in obi ayede political too much and so no leader into no say enti ye go tema Akufo-Addo na onye go tem school dan say let me tell you ye nkra no na me krom he he was holding a committee like this.
Okay.
Otumi a basic school dan ya afeba ko basic school dan ko nskanim he will mobilize as a basic school dan and the crisis school dan be san na we share picture mon share Akufo-Addo see school dan ma he or say obey kwan or say obey way. What happened to the leadership of the chiefs in the community? Omuchu mobilizing conform omkaya there. System no village so political party omko say no.
Okay.
Church leadership. Today most of the church there are a lot of churches omo Ghana ha omo following omo nkofo di omo chiching politicians.
And them no yadwin.
Their influence, what are they able to carve? Say, hey now say moko. Church no omeja yemfa hwe politician.
Okay.
There were traditional leaders. There were business leaders. There were academic leaders. Most of us no where me personality ekura me mu no. I dey bia me kasa me class 5 teacher not transform me. He made me to go to church, train me to become a preacher. Nyama bebre no dey shame me mu. School I had confidence me just school for him before I made primary me just school for him me preaching me kind me some chere won. And I built that confidence within myself how to stand before crowd and speak. Because secondary school no I became a class prefect, house captain and all that. Because from my youthful age I've been trained to have that ability to Nende how many teachers can we training interest on crime say we are grooming them to become successful leaders and I is a putogu shego monko matu abamobi enti anyeme bia
Ghana the old party said the key to transforming Ghana nya political leadership
it's all political leadership
sorry ahemfo omunyina ka ho
ye na ye every wo a wotiwe ye wo ka ho odame ka ho obi aka ho we have a role to play to change the system.
Okay.
Na I say obi anye phone na and a system ye system ye wi a dey no dey ka ho.
Now why they supervise our system no?
That is where
more politicians
that is where I have a big problem.
Political power
that is where I have a big problem. Police in koye bone a ye dey politician. Na police no ato no te ne baby.
Okay.
Obi attack police because and this people can MPP from most of mine no. Say this one was a hands back until the fight becomes between the two parties. Then once a party no power so we go to the defense of the police in actions. And the police is so oye bona or china political parties be cover no enti ade o say oye responsible on ye as I say na I am meka some of the friends tell me say be our ministry now directors of me fire them uncle it doesn't come like that you can't want to me so say china that time you wedi because civil service we employ you no employ no and he has to go through dismissal process within the civil service who politician no Obia say yes for you politicians we are easy to be fired. You can't just use your power to fire your directors left and right. The best you can do in the system is to transfer them. No or court transfer subano o mo fan ko be before. Ain't over accusation or and over blaming of politicians and the bane of our problem in this country.
Okay. That
is a fact. That is a fact.
But I politicians also can.
You woke Memphis me rule as a parliament, as a parliamentarian, and Memphis me rule as a minister, Memphis. As a parliamentarian, me rule is a menka shembra. Young quiet government business, looking at loans and all those things and approving. Okay. Enti ye call parliament, sign me neighbor. MP, there you all say, look. ade bia when the pros and cons ye caucus meeting police aban police no da ban ye transe ye we ye be say questions bi abeka we dey empene we ye nduntum ye omo chechire ma baby wa omo chechire won say ampeto asum ye be hu NDC defense omo dey ba because ye anka say betumi criticize ade na hu baby a short for na ze wom enti ye ba na policy fi say bobwan a ne age policy na atum ye gituma organa ewo Ghana implementing ministries no my sister ministries and until Akufo-Addo by most of the ministries politicians are more a minister and deputy minister and most of the appointments is only a bit said Napo with all respect Napo is not an educator he's a medical doctor but so education or performance okay he performed very well
but and yeah no tin and comfort so say leadership is everything because I say Henry Court dey and in a poor example you me Henry Court so nye zoom line oni onye nad money onye sanitation experience bi ada but greater courage ono ko abaye hwe say wa clear agbogloshi from my video no mai wa clear say unim say abayenya asase odikosi hospital
sister I praise
3000 cross almost be sit down ho ama ye ma me no mo ba omunya dwomfo ma na omunya baabi nan kwa omunya baabi ada this is Henry Court alone
me bo honorable Henry Court abaso wa adwuma oye in fact adwuma ni obi agye nkyerɛ ho sɛ ɔyɛ mfaso ho but if you ask me atokudwo meka cho sɛ nya na adwuma
anya na adwuma
this is assignment so ɔmo no pen na mo gye no mo de
ahwan DC for no
any engineers ɔmo hyɛ wa assignment what are they doing
but over the years ɔmo ayɛ
that is what I'm saying over the years ɔmo yɛ because who better radio nature won bo a friend say planning officer wa AMH what I say won bo DC nachi wo bo politician ote ministries nachi say ɔmo na ɔmo man say and the MPs na DCs na ɔmo officer directors ɔmo gye pay na adwuma yɛ tu ɔka so ɔmo yɛ no ɔmo yɛ the minister so if ministry and the adwuma yɛ da man say on your policy planning what implementation whatever I feel on na feel obe fi office so we be general ba hwɛ de yen gota
if honorable the obviously the end justifies the means so if the resource is Henry Court book your
listen to me don't get me wrong Henry Court is doing well but I'm telling you say what's a system na here no system na here no we need to get the system work as I say Henry Court should be on the ministers on his DCs if they are not doing their work they are appointed by the government report them wait them person on your uncle fie we 1 2 3 next time no be ba hwe no we no ayi na adwuma
ba o ka say na po san ka free SHS go mutumi implement it
no
the system should
free SHS is different central government policy a present agenda this is what I want to pursue so your minister you as a minister you hold the neck you hold the middle you hold the leg you hold everything and push it as I say and thankfully he was so committed to the vision of the president I don't know what transformational leadership you can say leaders were yet one of Baka so Obama Mukran Yako school be Abaka Sasamanda but Akufo-Addo came and said I will transform my people I will let them all be educated. That is an example of transformational leadership. A leader, there's no leader who is 100% on all the score. But so be bano there and sheba HMSS impe be about 1.5 million for so you call SSSR. Mature say can you crank over 50% of them want to go school. This is a leader who has transformed these people.
And do you think President Akufo-Addo is a transformational leader?
I'm saying that he's doing a role of the transformational leader. He is a transformational leader.
He is a transformational leader.
He is a transformational. Oh, but you know, or say may one this one factory. Look, forget about the fact that you entering here one this one factory in every district. But as I'm speaking to you, because of his vision, there are over 100 factories. And the okwe confiance as a way na yatoa sasa mo de pineapple. Ankofo ekunfi the mema me woman no. Na adwuma bi o friend state farm eguye 1985 obi ambo bi adwuma bi and then ko fuche kumfia omo traka am ko adwuma ko pay every month
and me maba ekuju so amama
so I'm telling you these are the things that are happening in the country and this is the transformation but Rome was not built in a day.
That will be see one factory per and a few factories
100 factories not a few factories and then mamete no I'm sure mamete a friend saying red top and then if me chrome banana so remember home kosho mame just behind the Western Mall. Me do a factory now. Omu be and say omoye diaper ne yama no. They are loading a lot of diapers from them and yama bo one factory. Wo fi me krom me ba wo do win ba. You will see Casa de Ropa, one one factory, a home. And there are hundreds of them that are working. The first one winning chess okay. They are there. And this is transforming other people's lives. Nancy, last year, minimum as a last year 2019. Remember how many number on close season?
Yeah.
I fought for cop every day. Papa, or buy or see a close season. Yeah, I work diggy.
Now say every year be a close season.
See, are very acceptable in the society. Is it not transforming the way we do?
No, purchase another close season buy.
Yes,
there be close season.
No, listen. We and I'm telling you, I'm the main driver.
Now say close season. Gladys, that's my own. Not close season.
There be close season.
Oh, honorable.
Close season.
Gladys, that's my own. Not close season.
The first time close season was implemented was by us.
Reported on close season before. Under Gladys,
no,
she was ministry.
No.
I think she was taken to free.
No, the answer to
close season.
I said no.
Hey, you honorable.
The first time a bit of close season was done was actually in 2016.
Not 2007.
No, 2016 by vessels.
And your vessels are same. I'm remembering that
Winning. I'm telling you on authority say.
Close season.
The law was done. The law was done in 2000.
It's not the law, but the practice of close season.
The first time we had the close season for all fleet was in 2018 under the leadership of Akufo-Addo when the Honorable Afoli was the minister and I was the deputy minister.
Honorable Kodi, I'm going check it because I remember say I have reported on close season. I think that was under Gladys Asma.
No.
Make I pa Gladys issue statement maybe and talk. There was back and forth between Ononi and Ibato de Engo. Until me back to leadership. Now Pache say leadership Ghana best son President Akufo-Addo. Any political leaders no are not necessarily the key. Say about solving problem.
Oh, you see, no cry so I want to say. You talk something about power.
And
no
political power.
Political power no enables you to do so much.
Okay.
But don't mind what you say. Okay, political power until which makes you form massacre way. Yes, sir, you create a problem.
About once when I was here recording, consacking for where DC where I
DC is an appointed person. Sana Maker. Obi a government appointed no. It's easier to sack the person than Obi a director working through the civil service and I say public service system no more. You can't sack them, and they are the main cause of the problems in this country.
Until the problem of Ghana is civil service and directors.
May say majority of them is coming from them because they are heads of department, heads of institutions. And see the institution which is not working or the department which is not working, you ever blame me? Akufo-Addo oti hono on ohwe birth and death on ohwe everything on ohwe no responsible. That is why the country by our own constitution design say there should be a president, there should be ministers, there should be directors, there should be all kinds of people. Why are we not demanding accountability from these people? Why are we not demanding accountability from these people? And she say, what they say, you focus on the brave politicians. A lot of people are going to be responsible in the job that they are going to sleep. Forgive me for the word irresponsible. They are going to sleep on the job that's been given them. They are going to sleep on the job that they have given them because at the end of the day, no, or you're the blame politician. And see, my cry this evening say, where would you gonna pay? So we ye teacher, we ye instructor, we ye director, we ye the principal. Let's play our role and the system will work. Me for example of hospital. Oko nurse na order ocho within or turn or kasa telephone so. Na Akufo-Addo on fi staff house. On fi Jubilee house. On kasa nurse na. Director na ohwe no so ndey na oye. Obi oti na hospital eduro so de ma patient all we eduro no oton no Akufo-Addo no nko watch no enti bia na politician because of what can say ya more V8 ya more say companies business directors na yama even directors of heads of institutions cars or mudi them. Into politician V8 into say blame all Ghana here no.
What I heard the point say the problems in our politicians so better here. Tenye ni nyina na was say the politicians in there. But the question say you have solutions. How would we feel? Because I know some more as politicians. I don't think say I am a desegana so baby a one ani wo. Oh no. People also talk say the system is not but would you to system ni nyina and working. Now chief director civil servants now can your penny say you will be a answer to them.
Mama Kasamba control. Mama Kasamba control. When I was a deputy minister at one meeting, I was pushing some issue seriously that I wanted this way. One director was able to tell me, "Say, who politician? Watch, I'll have 4 years. I'll be here forever." And truly, after 4 years, I'm not there. The person is gone. Hey, sorry, I'm gone. The person is there. What I say? And see that change our word, but no is still. Walk out back at your road about coming because from the politician who are there, better abate you. No, I call one over Kaho. And see, on Waka no not to for so many years. No, what is he doing to bring the change that we need in that area? All division no kwa. He is the one who is supposed to go to the ground and execute it. Now, if the person failed to buy into your vision, what do?
Okay.
And you didn't hire him. Yeah. Oh, you're a civil servant employee.
Yeah, but a civil servant who has the maybe a civil service board in your president or appointee. Or no determined civil service board who sits on the board. Or more KPIs, key performance indicators are. Yeah, they assess it. Where do we target? Who do we target? This is our advanced countries. Not Ghana per se do amono. That's how they do it. They fire and hire.
And the advanced country you're talking about, it is not a politician who go and sit on them to do their work. They know that we have a responsibility to serve Mother Ghana. We don't. Adia Michelin say, "Oh, ministry, Ebiamaba, Nami MPP ni." You are not serving MPP, you are not serving this. You are serving Mother Ghana, and there must be that duty on you. Or say what you say, "Mama ye biano." Say me feel say be me associate with them okui no okui and also na me bra I don't know come Mother Ghana, but some people close their I'm saying I'm not civil say there are fine gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen there who are contributing very much to the development of the country, but there are also some people who are driven by their own friends say
selfish interest,
selfish political parochial interest. Enti ebia and Saban also me and this and they decide not to do certain things in certain way, and people also, and you want to even collectively make sure that you undermine it so that your party comes to power. And no so you know yet. On ya no so at the end of the day no department and yejuma, ministry and yejuma, the minister gets the blame.
Okay.
Only you blame no.
Okay.
This is the point I'm making. I'm saying that but when I hear the debate about politicians, I get sick because when we go to parliament, what we think about is the development of this country.
Parliament is a good development of Ghana.
Development of Ghana, the good
NDC MPP.
What say?
Parliament on mon NDC MPP.
The truth of matter is say, what ka agenda one bar. MPP for any speaker cho say ye. Also ye elected this is assembly a friend say. This is elected on. Any speaker cho say ye. What ka friend say one this one factory bar. Any speaker cho say ye. And they are serving their interest. But the truth is that is everything that must criticize. Let's get on board and see the good of it and deliver. But for me, on the majority side, we give the government our full support. And that time we had the majority, so we always supported programs but easy to implement and to better the lot of the people.
Okay, so no can I say because Ukraine as I say in parliament, NDC MPP. But the whole kind of minority example, just a minority for everybody on the basis of almost NDC interests.
Oh, now so what's your mind when you attack or attacking? At the end of the day, no parliament, the Bakasaka, at the end of the day, Bakasa, yeah, political argument in the eventually, whether minority or we vote, the most of the time, no. Ghana wins. Okay. I'm kind of say Ghana wins.
Are you sure? So most of the time Ghana wins.
Oh, majority of the time the government policy gets higher.
They be on my agreement. Be on my best sign. I feel my best ban. I feel you better say na way and I committee way and a rectification. And at the end, why is it that say Ghana wins? And then I move to me scrutinize it. Be to the beer. One of the me better me doing an example here. I'm going even as Gasha you create. It appears that that document no kwamule before parliament kwamule scrutinizing here. Na mo yeah. Man who say the first lady and the second lady is what they cry about shame. Yeah, the coin say if at the end of the day Ghana wins, say munim say a comedy. Cause some of the things that we approve in parliament.
Mama can control. Sa article 1 no.
71.
I say the point of matter is that it is normally approved in joint caucus.
Joint caucus. Okay.
Not in the main plenary. There will be a joint caucus meeting. So then these people sit here, MPP sit here, and then we agree. On that day, and when we have joint caucus, we go into caucus meetings. And the MPP group here, you call a meeting, NDC group here, call a meeting. Obi Obakacho say that day, you call no, a member fee, no, I no credit.
Brief mu say first ladies near there.
Omo say they are paid allowance.
Okay.
The problem is that power and continuously audit findings was saying say there's no law backing the payment. And if we think that we should continue paying, we should go for a law.
Okay.
And as a result, they have normalized and say the recommendation is say it should be paid. And with that explanation, I didn't see a trade that wage. What I say, Mama can't show Ghana for so most of the time we are sympathetic towards certain causes.
Okay.
Oh, these people accept that today they are home. If we can then pass it to make it legal for them to draw it legally, okay. And yes, I do hear him say, oh, you come and for percent, that was not the mind. It was a good cause.
For the benefit of Ghana.
That's what I'm saying. That we did it for the benefit of Ghana. But I didn't about Tana. Podcast came in.
Yeah.
Now, babe, say, conform to when you have trim, you discover I say, when we are no major to some country. So those discussions get me sick.
I can
as if say Parliamentary no onya adwen bia say na adwen woni tima so we me ye join private sector for 19 years. My 4th year as an employee I became director of finance. Country controller for an American company.
Okay.
And I was in that position for 15 years. Sika was me bia me yan say me go parliament. I didn't go parliament me ko pesika. Me ko parliament because me say me constituency in Koso. Me ko parliament me the one this one factor abrɛ.
Oh, I see.
Me the friends say salt factory alcohol. Yeah, the ice plant alcohol. Yeah, bridge kakraka ice plant.
Ice plant. Amoya ice block.
Yeah, be ice block. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Say we. Yeah, bridge kakraka ho. Sisi America say contractors 5. Ye kwan omo ye contractors 5 no mo so omo ye kwan sisi a. So these are the things I went to parliament to change.
4 years peno.
4 years no.
Hey, any
me den kwa be akọ school. Ye be bo so ma.
Parliament hu me MP Odotobri.
Odotobri.
Jemfi akosi jemfu hu no.
Me hu no.
Na o ka chance why 5 projects we wo constituency.
Oh, there be also be an interest. Also be an interest. Into me I'll pursue my interest. I don't say be on a different interest when I'll pursue.
I see, okay. 5 projects in 1 term. 4 years.
Yes, but I don't know. I lost the election.
So I want to
tell me.
Because when you have 50 Ghana
because obi a company sika no check 2050.
Oh, one sama I make for Ghana for hono.
Into we abaka chem say.
O ma gigi 2020.
We abaka chem say. System na ye. Get the right people to lead you. What's the system? You be or you develop. What's the system? So you go away. So what the bottom line say? When we go to parliament, yeah, your interest in say you kwa kose Ghana iska. You kobo Ghana ka. And you kose Ghana system. We pass the laws. We pass the programs. We pass the policies for the country. Now constitution no man you twen kwan say nka shambra no. Constitution so mo you twe bi kwan say or your director of civil service, director of health services, na say for so director ho, they are also to make sure say certain things works. Ba krowe obi nko hospital president na 1 year we na obi ewu. And see everything is on the politician, everything's on the president. When the people, there's so many people are working as directors now there no, and don't blame the few 275 plus in them MPIA we 100 and here no. I do 400 no. We get the brains for everything in this country. And that's why I tell you that when I hear those debates, I get sick. And you get intellectuals, professors, no more from radio so and the president anyway, the president what we even say what way. When you had the chance, you had sex with the girls for great.
Hey, punchline.
I know one was say man about radio so.
Yeah, but when you evidence, evidence, yeah.
Me say every time you one person another one generation,
Okay.
But these are people who are supposed to train people to become leaders in future. What I say, Ombe to me radio. As what example are you giving to us? Ombe for radio. So we try where the pa. Cry me. To me, handful. Yeah, president. Yeah, MPs. Yeah, ministers. But when we're growing up, that is not what Ghana was. There was a high sense of morality, respect for the elderly. And to catch them says now say President or catch them some young for.
Okay.
You have a politician started and a power be radio. Who's a politician? A politician some Mujano. Me who's a MP we will be radio you be that. A small boy somebody did China or Mukasa. But the Mudia Tagonia politicians since he won't say or Muina no crime no. Yeah,
politicians. Okay. Honorable to go because you have a fair point. Say, and your politician had the problems of this country. But yet, yes, so be near the Gumunko also. Honorable to also what's in Parliament were free her into when you saw experience a be but honorable the last Parliament, so will come on and more approve First Lady Sikano 6 January before the swearing in of the new way. No, Obisi Mingusam said, was that because who joint committee no approve him boy.
Something we did. Parliamentary, no. Apart from say, oh, as political parties, yes, I war political strategies are the issue. Say, crack a big back. That's the NDC or power. That's what Shena MPP for no. Now the Ombeja 2 10 say a binary Shena. You are quite brave. ABR midweek, MPs will be brave in the Parliament. And I say, a shall say Tuesday, no. If you are not power, go see, we are better trainer.
I will break what did you know?
Let me break what did you. Now you say, you were Dembo. You say, you are German to a
recess.
Joint caucus.
Joint caucus,
no.
Committee meeting.
Dabi, one say yeah na omo my America class you be send shia na
okay, recess.
Muko recess, muko break.
Yeah, recess, yeah, first.
Muko break no.
Me fa say ko break. Nipa kakra bi ba. You will be a friend of smuggling.
Normal smuggle.
And you go. And then you go would you? And your document na. In fact, your time na on pass na. Kasem me ka ipa na me boa.
Into honorable
na house o
but
6 January last
no joint caucus meeting.
Okay.
Now when him document be about first of all it is shared at leadership business meeting. Business meeting no speaker or in deputies or majority leader or deputies or the document is shared and discussed.
Okay.
Now, even at that level, no, they have to harmonize it because, and this for will say and you went to at that even at that level, before fee leadership meeting on the other house, and documents like this joint meeting, no, John caucus, no, yeah, be a caucus meeting, a caucus meeting, document mukutai. Then you brief your people about what they are going to do.
All this process, you need to onim. Is it possible?
Me caucus, my catch us and me caucus a friend here briefing. And so it was up to their caucus leadership
to brief them.
To also brief them.
But the okay,
I want to say, apart from say Bia, some ren would need Parliamentary no. Ebia no to kwan.
Okay.
It's an say committees no. You two can be brave. Me say
na who say one who first lady.
Some because me na me boa.
Oh,
me say na me wo. Me ba ma me na me wo public accounts committee.
Okay.
You two kwan pa. You to me call the northern sector of the country. Ebia 2 weeks. Na ye mai. Ni nyina na ye adwuma. You to me ye maybe public accounts caucuses in West Africa sub-region. Ebia koshia Burkina Faso. Ebia koshia Cote d'Ivoire ana baby etisa. So ebia to me call Liberia and Sarah Runomne. And Africa as a continent and so MCA was so it nyamre nyina
and am in this particular way anywhere
dabi
okay honorable I'm back to the leadership the only honorable to go we dwane say ye can leadership failure ho asem say as a Ghana ye nko anim ne yenyini no ye hu and also say the youth no adwa mbofu adane e binum kwa de adane attended out of frustration de go o say blame na ye digu politicians so no tia he's sick na no bofu kra because any politician person me from who say we need Parliament but wo hwe wachi wanim years wo kra de otan parliament 3 times me boa 3 times 12 years enya ketwa enti sa wo hwe adwuma wa ya na we say blame edi gu mo so and this near PP they say there's agenda say mu mienu nyina mo faili Ghana for enti empany third force I don't know that third force mbeba wo be ja tum say ye mo leaders na mo faili yen
oh mention to
adentra
completely me ba na me nua to kan say bi ukọ Minister of Education your Director General ho me boa your other directors and deputy directors your senior civil servants omoboa ansa na minister na ba minister there oti ho say obehwe say policy direction of the government and obehwe say you be implement abano person ye SHS enti ono no as a politician ne dia so behwe say policy aban dia bani it is say ohwe say kwan ye be fa so a ye betumi implement ade no successfully so enti no ye wo a whole chain of officers office bia ebiwom ya bibi ba won kwa ne dikan ehu na oka leadership in parliament and I say koko won say credit sa no ehia no say ba leaders you can brief for majority leader minority leader at least the speaker omudi ombedikan and the clerk of parliament and now can so that from there no they also come to brief their caucuses but for all you know AFIA say oh share television also who said that bia if you were fall
yeah
that what be fall pa that say president bekasa and I believe some could be a cause. It is not possible when you're for all the time because parliamentary work, you know, it is not limited to the chamber.
Okay. Nema bebre wa munya wo parliament ho e
there be again outside there diaba. Sometimes ebia you could consider bill be say education bill say debe bill. It say pressure that is one you to ma so le de ko akosombo. Ebia tumi ko tamale ne yeto na ye bill no ahono ope obe do mu phone na obia and the stable so that you can concentrate
and do it okay
and do it very well.
Yeah, but I'm back to question. It's a more leaders moon fairly Ghana for.
You fairly Ghana.
Dear na mo
and ye now AFIA nyase bia me defend leadership in totality. E binu mo yade bi so anyade e free say to say the okan wo free constituency aba unkola nyina attitude GYASO na school as a member of parliament sika kakra be baba osemu no esawde ye bribi bua wo wo kan me di 12 years but I can tell you before man and God say I'm very satisfied with the adwuma me here
so was so man
yes wo ko constituency a busa na me ade me mpene say wan kasa no be ye bibi na be mo ma ho so dabi me mpesa ade no me ideology ne say ebiko krom omuni kg sasa no aban dia no abeka ho nkora na omwo kreche no na se matumi akwakosi kreche ma wo mo a obuati onu nim say honorable ntomati asa dwuma wa ye nie it is here for them to see now masi school dan 3 class block e wo akura bia se e fra ho se dwokwa omwo nkasa no meka cho misi wa meche ohene e wo ho because maboa wo so akola bi those days are your 2 school fees no before SHS buy no I 12 fees no akwa na ba ne ho kire no ne fees odumi to ye pam no makotua nya kwa ba kunya mienu India hundreds so for the first 8 years of the year no I paid thousands of fees thousands of students are me tua fees said the be be hye nkwa no nkuran na ofo so ro mo ha won kakra na wo motumi ato awadisua so enti so we a leader die dikane se obenya opepa ama oman no ana o constituent obenya adwene pa nya se bia ko atoka so bim ne ya adwene pa me makopere sem kopie sika sem kopie sika aka this 12 years aka sika me pebia kamanya me bia fa kwa boni bia so meje common fund what say
en na ka obenya sika o parliament say okay
en say common fund ba
anti ka wa betena so
aka bia metena so mewia
okay
ma me kan sa kan mewia
okay
but me wo for my people minim anwo ye hia me crofo mutimi ya sa de ne da It is so. Me na once officer. When I'm to akodi parliament to be a Oscar. What that down? Ukumia unya she wo me boto.
Do I nya she? 12 years now di parliament.
Yes, me nya she. You try meka me boa. You try meka. Eti makatua no judiciously. Ni teacher ni. E kwa na me fa so manage me salary kakra no. Saa kwa no so a. E na me dey manage.
Okay.
Me salary ya dey ma me.
Enti honorable say what say sa asem say de onia atukujo honorable na o ka say omo tese nkofo ka say na leadership failure na onipa bone for na politician.
Yeah. It sounds say nipa hu ade power jede abo nkofo. Nipa hu
nkofo ko man no. Me I said deputy minister wonam ha wo kɔ ha dia na wo de ma me TNT ni hotel bill. But every day wonam kwan so wo bo amama na
risk.
Wo bia na beton say na mo da VAT dia na me ye. Hwɛ me kɔ me patwa me ba.
Honorable
me patwa me. What man kasa?
Me patwa me ba baba. Me kɔ we my first time me kɔ Hoyoti region. Me fi Accra anadwo 1 AM. Me ka say me call akode baby nti me plan say me call me do baby ameda ye bo be because the program was supposed to start at 10. Sister, ye drive ya with the V8 you could do on 9:30. AM anapa ye nda ye program so me call no I was going to open 2 districts me kaya 2 district nti ba ko be say 12 na ya start ba ko 2 o'clock ha no so ye so ohene ba be say 12 nti ohene ba 12 no na ye inauguration we no say me ban kwanta. Then I have to drive back on Kwanta 2 o'clock around there because of when Bantam 2 o'clock. Yeah. Me, I have to drive back. Maybe I did chinya now say me call a Western off. The program make a Western off no. Me say an appointee uncle. Mumu see me my the flight bishop will Kumasi. Me fi Kumasi no Me do Kumasi base 8. Me I say me did you could do home 2 p.m. Na what the food and agriculture regional director I don't know omo de omo koda ho nti omo to omo twa me program na say start 9 me do 2 p.m.
Oh very hard.
Driving V8 na say man to V8 amam na me de friend say Hyundai me de call ya enka wo hwe moto me do ho
nti munim say Ghana fo ntem ase wa adwuma
they do understand what thing say with the V8 my pleasure
it's a luxury but it is me constituency with V8 no me did 7 hours
from Accra
to Enchi
de ho wa mom
so me so pick up no it take me 8 hours sometimes non stop
driving kwan
me who say magina na me dwonso sabe jabosa no wakodu ene kwan no so enye Gana ha akwa bebre nya even mon kran no am say eye capital no nkran mpo hwe sesi am bai ufri Nima police station wo bar run about eye circle ho run about na say no wo so wo be pa ya fa right wo e to do so many years bisa mbaba ya menena mu so it is still sane ha kwa no ti
no so na ya nkofo begusam say na wo kosam. And
not the politician alone. Your highway authority, your urban roads.
BGP supposed to do that. MPs. A bit almost government bungalow. Almost every government car.
Yes.
They have access to more resources than the member of parliament.
Okay.
And then more accountable. I don't think more accountable. Everything MP politician.
I don't only honorable and to more. I don't know kasa. All these people are there na monka.
No, semra ba e bi se wafrem wo hai. Afi wafrem wo hai. Se me kasa. Na sabe yemu bi dey gentle. My brother Ato, myself, we are gentle people. That ben my insult president Akufo-Addo. I will not do that. It says Monsieur Christo sir. Me papa nkyere me sir.
Amen.
So, me papa nkyere me sir Christo nkyere me sir. Or your president me pio ya to be so do no anwene. It what so Sadie, sabi, NDC what power that President Mahama Ohono, who did not tell me any medano, and some did you be. But we must do the right thing.
Okay.
For all you know, I didn't know a course so. No President Paye did not tell no him.
Okay.
Nobody bro.
I'm not aware, and also have a team.
That is the truth.
Political office, they possible, sir. And you might be a president on him.
Oh, yes.
Why not?
Sao?
Dabi.
Na me pa me MP no.
Winning, baby.
Me pa me MP no. every zombie me wo rap bi o wa o brief for certain things no be do constituency a minimum El Blankside sounds so president sound minister so ote
as a minister assembly SU department abaka chiro the first action say try and see how we resolve it assembly peer abaya na abaka chiro no call president am say assembly wa call cabinet meeting crowd you may not get time to present everything from your department.
Okay.
Until you are trying to handle it, there are people who are there helping you to handle it. Now, some people media, hey, the president, I say president onim. Dabi.
Wow.
What the policy? Maybe I also by a close season. Work or cabinet, work or approval. But the day-to-day conversation around close season, we don't go and brief the president every day. What I say. Intimate, GYASO say. Constitutional or create MP, or create president, or create minister, and also create head of directors, directors of institutions. Now there, you two worker. Omotiti government bungalow, MP be and you government bungalow. Just will be your minister. Maybe your minister so enter government bungalow that.
Once na government bungalow.
That 4 years me fee. What I say, I wasn't given any special incentive. Say why minister what you feel into that be.
Yeah.
Ain't Obiso no abe or a director all his life 20 years in the service 30 years or to government bungalows that person owes much to society probably than me and me MP.
Okay.
Who you are benefited is also society no baby I bet to woman hoye ye baby I do asha woman hoye ye
me problems aden na same way nyina hyehyɛ hɔ munkyire
anya here ne nkyɛ mu na mu politicians no mu better radio do a ne dey say na MPs na politicians
na omo ye didi atem no
mu na mo frɛ no na nkɔfo mu
ba yɛn ya ni da hɔ sɛbe yani da hɔ ai be ka no korɛ no mo frɛ yɛn
me matete o saa
oh wo de no kwasɛm nie
okay me dey me frɛ
wo de me nyiwa yi mu mo ya de mo frɛ me sɛ nyame ya do me wɔ mra me ba so na unimu a yan say to say the beba no akasa no you are not here for politics.
No.
Ghana you too quiet she be man so nipa ba kumpe Ghana ye nya rejuvenation ye nya revolution of political leadership na yan church Nigeria was school bi o say uwie u be president ye more orientation for about 1 month as a president, as a minister, as an MP. So, meanwhile, odono ya wo ese nyemo manu eniho. Na ni nyina so free society no.
Okay.
Me as a member of parliament, I'm say 12 years minister. Kwa siampani, wakodi MP sa wuni we. Obi ga say wo fia otim kwa be teacher for dan, ye na si dan papa. What do you mean? A bit nkra ha, obi tetakra de obi tukuma so oda bonten, oda table so. Na sam nyame ya madom wo bebia me de mi tito. Me na me yere na me ma. And my bush wo be what should I worry myself we abansika ebo abaneka so odono I say nyama Ghana no eni ho some that ya is a president beba parliament na police service and I'm because on ban some bonyomo sa pretori so me try na isu
oh
so my be ya na free many wo so my be ya e free yanara my God, I weep.
Yeah.
Me when the best celebration be war. Sabe na Transformational was so. Awo me constituency. So go no me twa me su. Na society no and I say bibia and the politician. Me ya me twa no mami bia ba. Honorable me bada mochire. Me sroko yina sie no. Siba me. Na dwo we ade mami ye. Wo kunu wo he. Wo baro papa wo he wo busua wo he na MP ko yifunu ko sie
ona mo brepa o but me
last week meeting fie Accra ha enya me constituency
ben wo microphone no
Accra ha enya constituency yes ma me be from or the Mavis Mavis why me work as me or the Mavis on so on ba ha on from me okay me nkom ka hia no me kwa ma me bi gira ho well pamechopa na mba ye for na be ma na adwuma sai na aje no ho kire no na me se wo fi o se o ti ase no ho a na obi no ka chen say oba me ho a na me say madam say adwuma mejaye minimu I don't know you anywhere how can you just get up come to my house say wo on ba for na wo ni ba me so me wo Oh, this is the society we live in. Everybody feels that they have the right to come to you because we are MP and I being to also be just cannot. And that is the problem. I will be a say ni problem no. A MP no solve it.
Okay.
Because one day na me work constituency.
Yes, shift blame on you.
Me radio so. Tie me radio so no more free. One can change MP no. You come toilet time mo be man. Enti toilet no mu nyo hin wo krom ahemfo wo krom won ade asam no ho mu twinji jessica na mu nkonka yi anase mu nante nkwa assemble na oye ohwe deses no so mu ba friend piece obeti toilet ma ho enti unfortunately no here so ye ka ho why ye ka ho say because of political power enti onka wo kwa koye enti wo ya next time no san kwasesam na we be to abaka bi a kiro no, but for me, no, me come some plain.
That's the truth.
I mean, come some. That's the truth.
No, but say okay, you cry, no, you cry, you cry, no. Assemblyman to me, omo announcement. Yes, the row. Yes, you have a titi gata musa a day na. You have a dodo ha. You have a say and feature the na a honorable Henry Court. You have been say clean your frontage. Yeah. Into ya then all of a sudden I fed the Ghana for ya dian say ma toilet I am ma o say MP na metren. Na MP na kogumu.
You see, that's the problem. I mean,
say MP so power kakra open ti. Obesman ko for.
Unfortunately,
so person travel ma. Ya beto ati. Ani a shame ko for ba sheboni. Besi ne.
And she say am aba trench. I say mekani nya.
Oh so okay. No but
because space so kakra waka say MP no ka e say atwe na so.
But ko no bo no so travel ma.
O say.
Eno so kan ba me ba na aba be chem say yete akonwa so anokra na because I like the fact say mu mienu mu ni parliament biem. Enti no kra no na mo kan say Ghana for no can na professor ne buy no Dr. Mpedo no ka say Ghana for no ye part of Ghana problem. The o can say openi shifting responsibility. The ye cry be ye cry the to MP so ye the to DC so ye pese ye beja so ka say Ghana ni kwatwi ni se cry amato aba ade na ambetwi me se mame oba nko dware cry mato aba ade na ma ho me ho che say we have ye pese baby bia we are shifting o kan ya leadership say bro for Ghana for atia no leadership. But leadership so also you a leader in your constituency, in your house,
and see,
in your
parents failing their children. There was a case, classic case here. Abrante bi so nya.
Ona me better onya babu check out to me ko atuata ona bo atuata na ono so ye former MP Memphis Central no say not all parliament so.
George Kofi Atan atuata.
There be nya atuata ha sorry. Amaka me de ko
Agamaka se fen so omra na ye wo ha. Atuata omra na ye wo ha.
Where George Kofi Atan Memphis Central.
Onu pomra. Also your colleague.
Your colleague ampa wa meto no we parliament.
Ba me de
ko to no. Na wo committee interior and defense. Na ense huna na ekoso wo ho no. It speaks to asema mu mienu nyina mo ka se Ghana for your attitude. The Dr. Mpedia so ye suban so ka ho. E no man ni nye. Honorable Mpacho me ma good evening ni akwaba.
Good evening, AFIA.
So we are there. Oba opposition na wo kan esue hu na wanya. My experience be while now work committee no so defense and interior. O se suban ne niam na ekoso te sen. Honorable Dani Huye, who constituency ana? Who on cry na jama network now use no. Asuma si for network bi Dani ho kakra mame. Enye mame. Hello honorable. That's so mame for another number flow. Honorable ata any person come because any okano serious experience or as chairman of the committee. Say the mpanifo mienu nyina mo ti studio ka say problem no nya Ghana politicians nko om se Ghana for na say the honorable ntoka no say ono ani consensus for na uko dada dey 12 years eda mesi dan papa bi che so nko wie sika no mesi dan papa o wadin a ede ka che wa mpio wo wie so as a fix Ghana say am o say Ernesto ni nkofo na we want a new constitution mote ha na Professor Mills say constitutional review commission vino yade no cry yade Professor Mills wo kono afa na mo fix the constitution yet ya ka se Ghana for me constitutional review commission omo frame meeting kran kofo nko onabu into yamba back to assembly na ka se Ghana for so key responsibility but then obi so me busa onia onabu atukujo say leadership say to say osaje fu mbe lead Ghana you will show us in a certain direction adaka papa ba me ne ka say arrow or say in Kroma there was some patriotism susumbi mu now John Paniers you do adakabe papa de when you do 80 something but to me recite young Paniers we do Ghana ya recite cry mogo ya fanya hwe say say abeto medical anyom chance abeto national anthem just one co party be oto no no mu bu omu sa sabi Jimmy me say eno de ade achi o
my will you say ye nyina ya sakra ya dwe
eti honorable why never sakra ya kono kwa why never sakra ya dwe
na honorable at free line so
and the line e be san friend be free line so yes the line
man samra na you komo
hey sister
honorable to
you can say yeah you grew up no bia asori ni asori school na ye kwa na de no omo de bi shemu and I think say somewhere at the line I think say who call form 5 because 6 form painful winning until they tame you what I say
yeah
mutin mu until wa behave bia but na akwa no bedu obekọ Jesus baby obedu form 2
homo bia ni ho
I senior until
form AFIA homo wo school
form 2 I senior
ye homo ye papa
until sankora adwena na she omuti no mo de ba out
no dey abesi akọ university no abeye
university do I say oh yeah
ana wa to go by o microphone
university no yan show bia so until nyam pere mo ye until na uko university abeye a place of fun entertainment dressing competition what I say until ama akra no onyinu wonya nhyaso bia wa no so until ama parents nkra be so difficult for them to control them because first we back up boarding house ba me kai say there were 2 brothers boy back no me school me ko school me chrome form 1 to 5 for me chrome 6 for me ko outside but ninu no di na chi no on ko boarding house boy if boarding house so ba okwa so no ninu no ko me school so chenchen fa no ko boarding house
say boy no so besesa
because boy no ko no akotum penfo a wa hye wa say discipline say obeto water say obehye water be dress wo mpa na de ko sansu na ti obefie no that life was in him
into honorable every fear every school every politics ana every year it say na honorable to orientation
the way and ye tete enkwara wo school no sa school na ye tete so no ama sa control na wo school na fi ho number 2 education service men will be am which for me is good but also somewhere along the line and security problem we person we born cry am born my enti ama sa discipline and kind of school akwa be fi school na we go through that rigorous discipline moral na no it's missing in the society and now move to school ba nyema mo di fi education school na end school o mo te classroom o mo ye ponu o mo ye we there was a video we am hu small girls o mo te school o mo ye oba no sebi o boy no masturbation
yeah, I was school, yes.
So they continue and do that. Into one uncle school, so they
also no time ni nyina so na nkora bone sem ho 1 or 2 na bi wo ho. But into honorable and do na wo ka say e oriented. Why na be oriented o man? Enya ho na leadership bam say, se enya leader, se se nkroma de na o de young pane asusum no wura nkofo mu a. O mpa say education system e leadership na sesa no. Say yes, you come back to form 5. Enya yi no system no a. Ana ye wo sunsum bi e pese di wura nkola ni mu a. Any leadership never solves our problem no.
Leadership entina your friend leader no. Na se leader no e de policy biba. Na se followers no and so to the letter enya adwuma.
Okay.
Me ka se those days ye communal labor no. Akama me da bia ba bia wote gata da ho. Wayi mu kama. Na ene me so da bontima ayo ho. Onum ice water. Onum ya oye ya pa.
Chew.
Oda to woko obi tomo ye honum se ye jeche no ahamu yo han bia ye tete no kwayim ya duro nti wo de mugum na wo chekere edawfo batamnisa na sesa
kala no ye duro na kom aban no
kom udi a ema hode obi bedi awie na wabobɔ no se na obi betumi akɔ toilet e woni fie wo de gogu ka gata
na ka ya iti
ya
kachi ni ofidi fia no asesa bole wo ni fie odu han yechi ho na Wesley gon lane na de chi ho na no atu efu no mu se obi no me proud so obi na kachi ni o kwa adwuma okura ka watu achi ho so obi no me process dey on say ye me nyina no politician no te so ho no ya blame politicians almost say
but honorable the question is so that the politicians so enforce law some money law some law no ye adwuma wan e be mu say
asa make sure say if I go to parliament my interest is to go and make laws for Ghana and we do our work perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah, ba, yeah, what the police were ho, yeah, what court to ho, yeah, way. Mamaka, I
don't check it sanitation for moment checking near my way.
I bear ministry no. You see a fight light fishing idea. In my minister, honorable for the on my call see. Go chichim ko for say ko chichire way your friend say album moto na there. Yeah, ko fa, yeah, ko so 5 times in a graphic. Front page news.
Akwa
for honorable me picture. Ya ohwa ya chi esi edi nkofra kokot ya o mu na mamukọ ah man fanya kranka bibia nche yin
ba mu the evidence be na mu the court so court dey want evidence about
the police ya dey confirm on process wa kokota ya gi generators as I say ya fa generator nkopo ya cho say gi generators 19 generators and some other items such as these are illegal things nkofo here enti generators ya na chi mu kokot mu gi nkofo 19 mu ko ma ka hwa nche ya ko chichi bi so attack the same thing. And Chechira minister say, Miss a night na ko say wa poso no.
Unko biom. Because unko wu yanka wa wukwa.
Enti member na meka say, honorable regional minister ni dwuma ye na ye. But in reality no, mo sha say na mo ye.
Exactly.
But me catch no quite sure there are officers in Tama, only police here back where you could prosecuting for no. Enti why did we at the end of the day these people were let go at one can be anche. Meanwhile ya chimwa mo album moto. Enti minister so sanka the court ho.
And also your question mess about but so yenya answer question they say ye nyina ye hu say we mu nyina a problem. How do we solve it? Honorable into member obi mention call honorable atota George Ataho. Honorable George Atam pacho me mo akwa ba bi enwe say line be tom say dia. Mo atom say they are very clear. Now we parliament no committee a wotna so interior defense na there. We can say experience baby o me betimi abo ani solve this question we are. Ye busa won say transformational leadership. Leadership be sesa Ghana. Ebe maka na kone no abu nto ka say ye to kwa say wa brepo. Nka Ghana wo potential sense ye be say Dubai ni bio. Enso je say ye hu onabu betimi solve problem na man. Where is the problem? Eya mo ana say ye Ghana for no.
AFIA medase. Edi kan no maminchia me honorable smir no mo hono. Honorable kujone honorable into. Mse mino mo nyina tena mrasi bejemo. Na men na wons was for this program any Oma ehebo a oma share sa program na afia mesro sa program ebetumi a ho record na di de to
ya record pa
na di cause me nye ready thank me freo
okay
but tie ensema e koso ne no na apin me a me de freo no
ya das pa
afia Ghana Ekwaye kon for corruption ne esaya Ghana say ni democracy ni ho ni yayira yenimbe bi na musisia we are fighting the wrong people, we are fighting the institutions, and we are fighting a wrong cause. What here me honorable Smith some bekan e me desede why inject any political tone into discussion na moye the general my ye can some way to me appeje o mani die si ho me nimisa be brisa and you me twa dintia because in can say me brewa meka American PK prison system now they buy if you are chairman for defense and interior for some time now I did not have the time to tell my story as the chairman am I gonna for one what can all my doma call remand and ask him if we are mobile real yeah so obi me boni biao or the remand the obedient some kekeni ya transfer in every station or what ni ko baby foforo wewu oni ko biewu because of that ni nipa that remand onya se be na semo the prosecutor no wona na say ni police ni asem no share nsem no obedi asem no oni any station will be that saw about them 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. Yet the beginning of Sabuna, prison could 3 years pay, and I found the maximum of 5 years. Yemi na 17, but them 10 years. Okay, teacher, Nibia, some move to assembly. The case came to me. Say, teacher, Nina, some call, you know. You had got to my tank, me a few days, you know, forgive me, send me my wrong data. 10 years or so, you can be a sad Nico 15. You go here, but not some good, you know, Cresse, who could rape a cry. Compensation, then, your man, you're selling life, you're selling profession, you're selling future. Some for you know, prison, what is here. When I was there, luckily, for time. Yeah, the system BIM you know be by. I think the one was justice for all
justice
system.
For all program.
Society justice for all system or justice
for
something. And the other second one by alternate dispute resolution. Justice for all system when they say anybody had not question. The Dina Saman Coco. Entianya intervention ni yanko ni Parliamentary fena 7 yanka. Second one, alternate dispute resolution is say, assembly or one police station one or send a come wie. Then we me nako court, yet nako prison. Abra said in previasa. They are some to a bianca police station, we bet me a resolve my or more mania seminal or much one say near Jasmine. Today our prisons are full. We are sleeping in shift. Obida. No, sorry, not second one, so Abeda. No, so general. The 5, you can say, washrooms are all now a court toilet in any way, you know. Obida toilet in this. Now, it me a push word to the extent, say, a group of beer, a see a dish and Nessa, and yet you grew up a mundiaco.
And yet, toilet now, prisons, no. And
what prison, no. And the new system they have adopted in the prison toilets, and Mr. Onsabekan, the Bonnie among Fanchemi, but as someone up 10 minutes in America saying. And the polythene bags and warm a bushing for the Mao. No more toilet to money, I get cherry. Near the go and you work not a toilet and then cause a flashing mekono. It's no more like that because toilet and by Yama and to me, flashy be a wunko. And to send in a bad demo to the end say, Oko, Sir Joseph Abijun, so I go polythene bag, no about the pony at ready at all, toilet and about the pony at ready at all.
Nayama, no, my Omodeco.
And you do see a beer near the supporting bags near the co.
Radinian couple.
Send me pana or down or near Bonibia. Embra and a dino. Because when the law catches you, whether present or guilty, I'm rather at you. And it your moko. Now, I say, we have programs to be a minimum branch in the year or court, sorry, prisons. Now, I call him minimum semina.
I. Prison watch, ya cran and many abrantia bacco, make Madame for no cry. Now, you're belonging who can't cry. Mr. Mon carriages idea because the man is doing a very good way. Yeah, extension cry any legal aid for ya pushy for support. Say, I buy Bema Sika Kakrama legal aid for
legal aid crowd. The other Mukwasa came another back. Let me come there. You know, sir, now the cases that are going to legal aid is more than the cases that are going to court. Why is that research? Because this week I'm in legal aid for a programmer. And secondly, the case is a legal aid for only Dino. It is getting faster than the case, the course in the whole Ghana. Omudi, legal aid is just one institution.
Yeah.
Course, you know, and yet several institutions, every region, every district. But today, legal aids are solving more problems than the court system.
Wow.
I am making research. Never said they're making a
okay.
Many on mobile, in total mobile, may trust into a media basa, or raise the issue of an MP in Ghana. As a class, one person who is the most corrupt person in Ghana, they will point an MP, not a minister, not a CEO, not a director, not for whoever. The MPs have become, you can say, the endangered species.
Wow.
In Ghana. Every bad issue goes to the MP. But if I'm telling you today, the most saviors in the country are the MPs.
Muna moji Ghana ye.
Omuna eki Ghana esiho. Omuna save Ghana.
I know the HHMU.
The West MP, no. If I can equate the same West MP equal to this, the best pastor.
The best pastor.
The best pastor.
I see.
Religious pastor. The West MP.
MP awanya kra no ye che sofo.
One pastor. Oye good wo Ghana no. Eno make it to omo.
Mba cho chirem se ni se wunti. Sa sofo no fa collection ni di anase sen.
Min nua no mokra e wona di kan chirem. Say MP na ono ko parliament no. Okobo ka be 500,000 e ko any campaign o win e oba parliament. Enyo ono nko ni nua no mbi ne ko ni nua no bi carry even more than 500. Wo mo ntumi ama parliament. Omo kana ka omo so omo te fie. Obi abo asesa ne nam ho. The other bar parliament ni bedru ho no. Enam ka na efro ni nti no. Obedu parliament in loans na all GDS save ne ho. Oh, when you take other government officials, civil servants now, and then equity now, Council of States, the judiciary, the executive, DCs, local government, in way now, I buy more car, or more another car, or more ministry, no near other vehicles, in way years, or need the credit where you can use it, or more than or more team, or more maid servant, or more watch mine. Or Momo garden boy, or Momo all those facilities. He didn't give that MP.
Yeah.
The MP went to a bank for a loan, and Parliament guaranteed a loan for the MP. MP need a loan ni wie no. Onwa kokofa the driver. Onwa kofa the security. Onwa kofa the maid. All those things I have mentioned obey to himself. Beside that, they cannot boy any other hole.
Eternal.
He is satisfying the constituency to Abamano at the same as an executive to Abamano.
Okay.
And whatever money he gets from Parliament
or the constituency,
he still worship, he goes to satisfy them or collect them. Also, okay, be will say, Ubeka say, never at the mortuary. No man is going to I'm telling you this, if I'm lying now, ask. Honorable Freddie Bray. The constituency the full air that car will be seen in the around 5 a.m. Yako ye funu free mortuary. Oh, boy about Piscama and I am Fadinko. As I make my body penny me say, Honorable Freddie Bray, MPP chairman, when he was an MP. You can ask. Look at the whole nation, your leadership, Rich people, and he bet me they went to him, and he has to satisfy them. MP Kwadika, you bet not tell what Canada pay we are buying. Especially his own colleagues school, or your mess. Who knows what he is going through? On one mate, he hasn't been friendly, he hasn't been brotherly, he hasn't been the good person.
But honorable, who did say our time no if we never?
Ghanaians.
Are they not Ghana for us? I
don't know. Intervention,
but honorable, it's also Ghana for what ya will say. More failure because messages say, oh, AFIA.
Members of Parliament have not failed Ghanaians. You can say politicians have failed them, but when you talk of politicians in Ghana, they equate them to members of Parliament. Who are politicians and members of Parliament? Ministers could already leave their names out because Ghana is not ready to listen. If Ghana is ready to listen, Ghana will know who is. Well, Yanko payment system nim. GBC boss what you saying? Cocoa board what you saying?
And a cocoa board body Senate VRA omuna jepa almost 1 billion. Almost almost 1 billion almost 1 billion monthly salary. 988,000.
Very good. MP ni say what?
MP the last time I checked na 20,000.
So if somebody is taking more than 100,000, no be 20,000. Why do people hate the OG 20,000 and leave the OG over 100,000? Therefore, this is what we are going through. I'm no more a member of Parliament. Me step down, you'll be able to me. I went to Parliament 2005 and came out 2017. By my own, he said, must step down.
I don't know step down. Yes, I know omu mo atemni and as saying.
If you have been young, you know, when you come step down.
Omu kromu mi en omu nyenu nyina so ejayo. Honorable nto so wan kobio.
I think to be a mirror.
Honorable nto so an kobio. Ana yi honorable atukujo so an kobio.
Atukujo I know wan kobio. Nya atukujo takrade.
Ai wan kobio.
Yeah, I know.
I wan kobio. Enti ba honorable tie ye kan asem bi about leadership. Sa justice ne de me ana me ka ma say poor man no get justice. So what say mo am former colleague honorable Abuga Pele na na do amane pardon. Ama excellency Adaroma wa ba bonti e bona ba so wa ya de but to say they okay poor man no get justice. San kofo na honorable ka o ma say me. Why na be mo pardon?
Afia asema raise na ye genuine. Because when your political figure and say any figure, yeah, MP, or consideration you low. But Abuga Pele, I'm not defending him. Don't say a quiet fast yet ne call court, no. They more red kakra. But for justice to prevail, Magani is being say, politicians, you're bias. And yet, in the coin, and I'll consider maybe an uncle issue, and see it in the court.
Okay,
but an online channel, and I'm really say a lot of the ordinary Ghanaians are there, only innocent.
Okay,
and when we are fighting, we feel saying that the president has the right to give amnesty to some prisoners. Papa, na the end was starting in America, I think government literally ban. Then could be advice from that man.
Yeah.
Now no recommendation. Send it out way.
I was here do moba.
Yes, here do moba. Then for poor me do moba. But I don't know what is happening now.
Okay.
I'm no more say man free parliamentary. We are campaigning is new be. Oh yes.
I don't know where Musa.
Hey. Onu na ti wonu ma se bi mo wi apetition na mu nyina mo konse janse na ne wo better for by phone ne ye o kodo ya police force ali tu asija tu ne wasana baba ka betu na o me wow. No, they won't do that. Even your own colleagues, I don't they won't do that.
Okay.
I don't want to tell some of the stories myself and my colleagues have gone through. But at the right time, maybe opportunities will come.
I said this week later on, so I won't cry about your near door, Bania Babosa, because I fixing gun and they was here to me fix a gun and here. Whether a leadership, but what was one at I said, what do you mean a Ghana for? Your Subaya assassin near 3 and near MP. So instead of a Nipa wasn't Kebuso questions, then only one of the problems. Honorable.
We are doing well to see a parliament. We are taking any minister and any MP. No. The next thing you want to see from that person, so about on fat car tie bottle of bra. I wish you fear no Ombra made ye. And crying a goofy way in yet, but on for Bianca baby. Even within a year, no, or so I didn't grab a good police municipal. Knowing very well, so within a year, the farm crab was supplied to be a century. Members of Parliament, we are saying, year 275. Council of State for saying, ministers for saying. President ne other appointees you saying it is Yamobia one point you saying, but that person in your family no wants you to put about 5 to 10 children in the police in a year.
Obediah.
If you are not corrupt, can you do that?
Iti Ghana for na kasa.
You said you know na go nto o se kujo kan say. O ko do parliament na ba na won see dan ya ye bu kwa champagne. So the public push the leadership or the executive politicians, you know, to be corrupt. Into what Moses says, open to Krum and see Daya, or a Passian Penny. I took to see down a Passian Penny. Ramobra, then call for parliamenta. Yes, you're not going to me. Maybe you know, so penny many ye.
Sa.
But they will say, Ramobra. And it's the same Ghanaians who wants development, who wants everything, who want the people to do the same thing.
Because this is exactly what I said. Meshas said, "Who Ghana no, who Ghana and also who blame me and this who blame me and PP. Also, how could you 20 Ghana to the 50 Ghana to that to Aba? Who to Aba based on your conscience so? Oh, to based on 20 Ghana. MP Amosika or any papa says dang. Yeah, honorable to go to okay. Why about 4 projects, 1 term. Omo efino obi diskaba omatwa man. So now we are also because a fix Ghana. You better than fix Ghana. Won't fix it wadring, won't fix it vote. You better than fix Ghana. And then call for an Estonian Union say and change the constitution. Yet Yana Pops and Mills say constitution review commission be a minor. Ya cry say and it's or say because a constitution review commission or nationwide tour. Ya some back say and fix Ghana constitution. We are a bunch of confused people. But honorable George Adam, I say. This week, my here near the studio. Why? Because Wednesday, Krana may say legal aid for Bebania can legal enter as a former lover of justice. Medo Baba was here to me here justice for only BF4 because said your canon. Now, Krana may say President Kufuor should not be able to sleep soundly. Abraham call for Meguho na omunya justice. Ejino eniso oda ahutom. Abraham call for Meguho no munya justice. Justice must be done. And it must be seen to be done. To honor Mamino was a new Mamino was a pa, Medas Yakupo show, and no Akuma, Honorable George Kofiata, a Canema Shebe Junior, Memphis Central, and then Chicken Common, and also Jasu, you media, and I fix a Ghana. After Ghana solutions, Yen who say, Ya Jane also kahon. Na Dr. Ampedu, I saw for science teacher. Abba Betre say, Adreno, Adjo money, suba money, nipa bonisu. I can't want a Ghana any ye. And yes, you will not go and take 20 Ghana and Kotwaba, who you are before. I be busy na road no way. Na Kania no way. Nensio ewe. Uji 20 no. Now ada. And I know Tonko. Honorable to go journey. Yes, I'm a mechano, my dematams out. Omudi matams are, but the truth must be told. Uji 20 Ghana.
System you to me fix it.
But I say, microphone him.
Ya nkano kwanche ya ho system na yesi fix it to me fix it.
Yeah.
Honorable Atta Kasembi or say we are fighting the wrong people, we are fighting the wrong cause, we are everything about this face the country na you're wrong. But confirm person about it because Omufi said they have the right. I don't know Obi Mufi said Ghana they have more right to speak than others.
Okay.
And then also what they think that they are more right when they speak than others. As I say, most say face country because a face attitude that most say that be. But the problem of Ghana no, and yet politicians say to and here quite you are my point and Kashambra, Yashambra one obey implemented. Who call fancy agency back one, cause agency homo. As you hear 275 years to your cousin back on us.
Nanya one number check his agencies.
It's not us.
Na ministers na nyama check to check them.
Yeah, argument am better ya if you woman I share some kind of want it. Constitution one more bia no also play.
Okay.
Constitution one can say MP kwakwa chichin krofo.
Okay.
One can say minister koja kwancha chichikas. With all respect to my brother Henry Kote, he's doing a good job. It's those things excite people.
Okay, yeah.
What I say? But in reality it's all his job.
Okay.
Ye trobika constitution ma kwame obiji Ghana pay so obey say dwuma no or throw application say dwuma ma baba ye or interview or say meye bo so so etwa ne ka ya mane dan ya mane ka owi onu ye say dwuma no o san say wan ya politician na ebobo ne chi embo no echi enti mo media for no mo ka ho bra ye bra Ghana no number 1 people ma ye bre e media
then aye
mo better radio sa anapa mo na mo set tone
nti ye na man nkofo de o match ba ministers so no
what say
ye na man nkofo de o match ba politicians so no
mo na mo set tone mo ba ya na mo ba set tone nti obi afra na they have to go by the tone mo change kakra
okay
na mo accept mo fa directors na mbra na mo say adent mo feli that's me mo program ba ko be the national fire service for no buy
mo bone kan okra ne kire wo
mo the fire service for buy girl lady no can some fire service I was very so happy
okay
what I say because ye kra no hwe last me na me pe nsuo akọ baby we hospital and me call omo kire me fire service for mo Legon no Kolebu me call ya omo tracks be service ho ba ko pe no ye adwuma
de aka ne nya adwuma
enti de omo say budget ba no discussion ye nya ka foforo but they are saying the omo first can shem say yen koye and emergency ba ka kro no kwa ebi ntumi nko bio me kese o chena sumo bi no nko e friend say Kolebu fire ho na ko hwe say cars ahin esi ho na ko hwe cars no esi ho no ade out of order say you are writing on offer na it just need repairs president won't feel Flagstaff House and MP no onja ne mbra no hye no repairs
okay I get your point too
so I get your point I'm making
na ka EGYASO
service asam so president no there we be and me was we buy cars for them omo de ba parliament ya approve ya ko talk cars ma won
nti e wo he aje
won fian say ya ko talk cars and crow e wo me ko wo me say wo say ministry bi ko to ade a nkrofu sika eguso no edo so bebre
una wo ka asem no na ko 10% na ade ehihye
nkrofu sika shem and they like to buy
instead of repairing the asset no
repairing
okay onabunto na so can be about a fire ye na back to solution
no Kolebu wo fire tenders best 6 na say to do share it better how many minutes from Kolebu to do
okay
people within 3 minutes omodu enu 3 minutes po adu but if you say Ghana for yanse sanya dwen na ya ma no kura nya dwuma na yanse say ye suban no a ye be kasa ka de
enkosi hwe
entino the solution is say ye shall say from kg
okay
crutch na ye fa the spirit of patriotism ehyen kwara no mu
okay
ye ma omunya discipline awofo no makwan akwa ye bone a ye ntwa na ba bible say so wo kura abano a wo makwara na say o say akwada bia jimi e batana koma ho na entia ba no e na edi yifuru awofo no makwan na tiafo no enkyekere wo yiti sem kola e ba na say ye ye won sa na say mo nsu suban bone fu ye mpanifo no ya corrupt etete anom no a a time will come 20 years time na mano asesa wo ko South Africa Africa untumi nom ice water enton ko na bontene unko Dubai enko ye nesese wo ye nano Pentecost ya chairman ya program bi wo Parliamentary buy o sika na han ko no bem say politician bi take mu V8 no nam e kwan nchen na ni nyina no hwe nka ufri Accra ekokumase dual carriage traffic dia ni takrade Cape Coast dual
carriage
ho dual anti say u pie Afri Accra uni problem kwa hwe kaso to butu no edu anwumre enya bo 5 o'clock
o sa oda krom
o mapo kasa na kwa no so no
okay
to butu minister say tu kwan president say tu kwan SSA ye no electronic kokoto card udu wa na odi a kire no na ama okwan na wo
eno ano no as a credit here dey go your phones wo dey kire na okọ
ni party ho na gigi sika no and we are pam
ofa oyi tamagudi a hwe hwese credit de no kasa na omofa so
na say no eno na abo kasa ye no mandate a wan to awuntumi mfa ho
wanya awuntumi
na wo betimi de momo kra to
phone me last trip a me ye clerk bi etu kwa ye ko London House of Commons na yete ekurubia say de be in one of the suburbs no je factory anopa
no maba
na yakọ na mi free baby a me wono a me ko house wono mi fit samedi train a star card no and one na wo de kira de na
yeah wo de yeah ticket yeah
and one wo de foot train no wo furu bus we no na wisu some de share me coat mu no e free train man train ya gina
yeah pa wa mo akofro
dabi masia ese me ko me ko tru a afide ya loko me obi akọ me kwa mtumi ko bi wotumi fo bi card so e fa mi na wonko
o ticket na ira
me colleague amene na oyi de kan kwa ma me a yenye ne sa gisa wa wo de na nya me madam security ni bi e no bo am se sa de a pasika ba me call down
enko to ticket foforo ma
ansana
systems are working
na
ono wade na muntumi nye
sometimes o se sample no obi o siga ni bi we siga kese a o se sample obi bi obi akọ na se me wo me prepaid card no ana makoto 20 cities 40 cities na she mboto mu a mi du odo ma pa me na me kro no obi asesa bia nim ja fe ne ekope eko ayi
nti ono bo waka Dubai ne London de aden na muntumi ndc mo betna so how many years so far under Fourth Republic ndc ni mo MPP mu mienu ana mo ye game of chess aden na muntumi fix Ghana
ndc MPP na ya lead o man no a
okay
antino SSC sa party menu we etna se na ye magana ye focus
okay
sa kwa when ye fa so ana na me kan say ya sha se free crutch no ati say MPP wo abam sesi ayi to aso moko NGC for ba to aso me sesa policy no enu na beboa na o man
na enu mo betimi aye ko ye ti ko we but ye ne say how do we do it?
The problem is that I'll say it to me national agenda.
Na say will be NDPC for there. No. NDC for we have 40-year development plan me no. Yes,
we call Europe. There's a national development agenda. You come and tell us on this agenda, this is the way I pursue it. This is the way I pursue it. Ghana the manifesto obi ane the open not true.
And no ni asem no.
What I say. And because of that until we are not able to work as what further bipartisanship. Ghana bipartisan consensus na there, but we should be able to agree say this topic no political. What I say, this way political because him say political ni take share between abua. But essence say we are not doing a national program to be adding manifesto 20 me person make chunk of so manifesto ni ye and is manifesto and ye MPP manifesto we ye me dey na ye enti ama ye followers nso asem bi hwe agenda 111 mimi krom last example be say me auntie back we 70 years your friend am achimfo my sister midnight we 52 years your friend am achimfo last week ya obi so ko ho me auntie no because ye ko won was salt pond my sister ye ko won was salt pond I walk am by me krom a ye no ko salt pond which is outside my district 70 years ago this is hospital ni ho
besi ne
intende so obi si me be this hospital I dey amaka say bone but so when can say agenda want to me say because we don't have a common
agenda
bipartisan agree say inte me brand adwen pa there must be a lot of bipartisanship certain teams be o ha tell my ministry now also recommend there be close season na me say free both parties say on trans say close season is good for the country mo bia ye na me kan but menya the eventually I start here and comfort start here mo dey and is MB for no ma megu afredwuma ya ma ye first time ye so much encounter na ye withdraw ye until phone ye na etumi engage ya na de number so but there are certain things which is good for the general society until say ye ntumi parliament no yes, say we are finding bipartisanship. Me feel say we should have a committee called bipartisanship committee in parliament. Bibiania, they have to meet. So much to agree on and say you don't criticize. I agree. This is what we are doing. What I say, Ena edi asum junaba. But me final take ni say say betumi asesa mo media for no mo asesa the way more program neteno.
Okay.
There's too much political program creating unnecessary tension in the country.
Yeah.
And creating a fuss ankofo sora no mudi akire ya ese yo empe asemi ba obanhwem na we akowieska we akodiska beko bedu ebi na asem krampo
yeah.
And then everybody gets angry MPs na almost your mind we na almost your mind no and then my catch directors omo krom ha omo jisika chen MPs omo wo be 3 cars omo ti government bank omo wo cook member aka no wo we MP nyi ba kumpo yen pay attention ko so say identity adwuma hye won sa wo pay ne wo ya say adwuma no ba yanya na sanade be bring politicians a metra ho me say problem ba politician obenya send obi ka hye me no me politician me ko no betra ho say me consult ho enti ade oye na on person obi aka no he will continue doing it. How can Ghana
move on? Okay now into I mean your final comment on this. Do you think say generation we mu ne betimi anya sa solution we ana and I tell you okay yen twen nkola no mransa
na ye betumi aye na no ni tukwan na ye besi Dubai ansana ye nya flat e de ba Accra na de yakoto hotel bi mu bidu anajo bese na bo bese 1 o'clock anajo bidu mi bie TV no na obiti so na asem o kan se sa on my way nipa ba ko pe o se ho ye desert wo de afia nye nipa ba ko pe eno si na nyo o ye leader so ono obehwe se ye besese sa o man no o ye ya ma owi nipa o sampa ye no na o ka history about the development of Dubai na me trawo din na me say yen so ye betumi aye so o man bia tumi aya yen so ye betumi aye na we have to start from somewhere yan kasa ye generation wo ha no se nyina enya very good mindset se o man no ye ni ba bia ko ye dia ni sabe ukokro so a ebi ni semu bibi kakra wo be hu oba bia ntuma ko de chicha kwa no ayeden ne banko a aduano di kwa ayeden wo ko so ko pasa kwa na o mpene o so be ko ne mame ho if you don't mame ni bi
yeah
so send mame no pe
yeah exactly
yan so ye man no said that you pasa ye die nie and ye politicians e wo ho Ghana ni biara a free presidency ebesi the liberal at this assembly yenya adwen foforo na nya sa adwen se wo as se me wie sika asema tumi ayeye se me wie sika se yenyi sa adwen free tumi ahwe se momma ye sese ye man no yenye oman yie se nya sa adwen no ebeboa ama mpuntu ba enti ye sa no na nkora nketo na eba no ye de sa patriotic ideologist e she wo trim te se kwa nkroma ye no
yeah
nyo pania wo papa ko be report me achew it is nkora no so nya sa orientation no a ebeto aso a o man besesa na me be hu ye na Ghana de me say dan yakopon be ba no e free president so ebesi me ba keto a owo class 1 obotwa ye ma too much e de be yakopon fa ma yen ye wo gold ye wo diamond ye wo wei ye wo koko ye wo timber ye wo nantwie ye wo nkwakuo ye wo apese we nyina yakopon de ache ye as if say it is not enough was some my oil hey Ghana for na me hu ye mobo
obetwi echi ma o na say ne mo politicians den ko betwa mo first
ye bejibi
emom ye bejibi mom say de ono bo atugudo kan ye ya ne ye ba ne ya be blame omo ne ye ja ye de e no betwa first
no kwani say
ono bo final comment ya
collectively no ye nya wo role to play na say yanhwe me mom de yema ham na me catch the being the way a journalist most set mo program every day political programs that also
and then you have a point mo
na mo set tone na ma at the end of the day nkofo can send me brave intama I say with all respect to Mpacho Ghana from Fanchame yen sheda yen dwen papa what I say and no that's the truth because obi a set tone so ba
what can simple no
you are going to speak to it and so one can so chance we frame of mind
yet anya asem ya ko mu die o mu ko he before sana Ghana body o enti asem na waka
yeah
asem na waka you are speaking the truth
nyame so sabe adwo de amahe no o say dia etumi ya fam de boa MP no ya ne de aboa MP bia ni ho a ye police am ho yen opan we share diga na ho nkomo bia ni ho adwen say ye magana say obi anya adwen say me koye Ghana bone but the expectation is too much nyama yin say mpini ye no de bia ye say politician mokaton ade na mo ye mokaton ye tran wa ye shembra embra ne ye hye wie fi yensa e say bi mu di
enya na wo enforce
dabi now because you're politicians the office say you can do everything because of our experience from military rule now almost they have power to do everything to office once you are but there's a limit to what you have
okay
and hence the democracy now about Africa no yen sheda antiase
okay
democracy is not our thing Dubai na dey o kan moka okwa
democracy ni ho
power is concentrated in one person and he can use that power to do a lot of things and Nkrumah was successful because of banning all political activities of banning anybody from doing politics or no over can I final so or can be unchallenging no then the papa mean in parliamentary it were the faces yes I but don't tell what you so much an or person bold nugu na ne dey ba me say or no about betwa ye and see that alone doesn't help any person one single person say etumi wo munsi ma betumi aye nya me pe bia especially men sack we me we fi o me fo insha no it's all difficult
okay
and see the point is momfa mo attention enko enkafo so a omoje Ghana sika na odwuma dey ahye omo se no mo ye wo ye judge asamba ko transfer 6 months 1 year aden me
papa case e debate 20 years o
aden why say
debate 20 years o ukranza na onya
wo ye judge
yeah
answer the question
remember wo ye judge wo do obi akoto nsam so nko di 2 weeks you put academic 3 years 4 years I mean how
basanya judge na police no dey call ye no so
what say
police no dey call ye no
police nso ka ho police who is me obi akọ
prosecutor no the whole system
me dey call for you pay call my 2 weeks 2 weeks or so call for number if the system is working you should bring him
yo
we now kwa what baby but so e be talk
the system is just gonna now person can be answer ya sorry
I'm still mayor for Accra
yeah
oye adwuma
regional minister or regional minister
if you for the first time madi 13 years one kran ha no 2 weeks ago me free Kingsway wa hu sa le no ayeto no ma no ma fata fake mo ana be ba be pie ba bia operacha ba Lawrence Park wa e ko dam awia be say 12 o'clock
now say what
na me compromise ro hey me twa police e ko dam na ana dia ya dan
na o kai say minister bia ba
e say wa yiyu mo frikwan no mu e ko no mu ada kaswa
eso mo se o mo nto aba ma no
asem no but eso jana na so ya tuma no atuma no e be ye
bano esese unua no NDC for so mfa nkogina won mo mfa nye politics
menua
o na aka esu enye kemba kenya vote nya hamie manye ba sa ne ma no yes
MPP NDC ye followers no esese ye do etna se na ye chechiro omamuo ankasa na ye ja politics ye di che bibia mu no
yo ana wenza obi a bom mu enu ma ba so pa
me pese o chobi beka say me buy no especially me be yi MPC film na there ye politicians ye ka programs no
okay
until say suban the way a yanka say tan parliament ye the bill aba ye abubu ohun committee level ye be outside ye be
yes minimum we
ade na ye enye papa say just because of political power eno na ma ye create host man ko for mo so mu yan mo tete ye no we say ade papa no de Ghana for what I say aya yen kan no kakra the ye drive to get power no nyama ye no eye bone ye de say nyama e de che o man no mu ye ne yama tension abekroma until party politics by no na tension abekroma na enche da e say usoro roll inside so be de dey kra enti e kan wo nem then the obia crack take to afa phone wa video no ya president bia wa
obi
to do anima na wa afa phone akwa bia o se ono gam se do obia president na adwen adwuma
me hu sa video no
wo se teacher for mo page tume
no odi atem
no ko ye ba ye we sa Ghana ye abonsam jem omo aboche heaven because obi abaka che on say sa
we say so honorable me kan no mudi ma ukọ America ni Europe ko fo ne na mabontin homeless
Oh yeah.
Ghana, yeah, but enye that bad.
Dabi, you don't see.
We can always get Ghana better. Say na mu nyina makan. From a sure kosi for yen nyina sesin esuban na ye committee se ebesisan. Ye su kese ye kra na ye ntua taxes. Ye kam kese ye kra na ye follow simple traffic rules mpo ye ni so. Mampani for mama na mase kaka na ye be ye ona body media for the so amaye. Yen kanya nsasema bebo ma Ghana. Ho de me no ye adwene absolutely. Yen kanya nsasema bebo akse topic enye topic a Ghana for nkasa kromo pe ye ba na ye didi ata na munyina sa ayo we aso ne mene akabon ke twemu be 10k eno mo pe won eno no mo pe enti me de sa na munyina ma ka asema me yaka ye nyina yakoma ye na emfasira kase ma honorable atukujo wona na ko ye mrahye bedwani ema omanfo ye a wo mo ewo eye ekumfi constituency woni nua be ma honorable Matthias Kwaminto no ono so ewo our win constituency ye ne Dr. Ampedusu Kasaye ene ne honorable George Kofiata so ano munyina kan no mo MP wo mo parliament oni o munyina so twetwe nkomo panifo Yakopo hia mo papa ne de se de obia se so kasa na makasa no Yakopo hia mo wo so send a message nana je bonsafo wo se efia me hwam Italy great show Sarifu Kaso no se efia this is the best show of all shows and then panifo na kasa papa wo makanya nsesem a etokoma na mini abema boama oseba wo so US o senya kopo hia MPs no no ma kasa na we na esese de build Ghana man Daniel Glorious say hey Ghana ya se adwene ada ben NS nana ya amodon pre no say MPs mo ka che mo constituency ana mo so mo shabo dodo Ken Kiki o say great job e fia na mpanifo no wo ma kasa papa ya ho me so na me nkofa mo mema mo nko DJ Flex won momo nyom emfankuli ye tempa Ghana ne de o se eguso dwen ho me ma me sesa madwen won so sesa wadwen MP sesa madwen obi asesa na dwen we cannot continue to blame just leaders yenso ye ka ho justice delivery system yi untumi mfa ni nyina nkopem na na adonko a police ni o prosecute investigator oji sika ansa na wa investigation police also wan fa TNT kra ma nko chini pakro no yen nyina our minds are corrupt yes sin adwe no man Ghana nko nanim yen ni no kra me ye ho ne ya kasa ye nuanom nya wo koye abro shortcut and if 20 years wo be ye adwuma nyina da na wanya ka me nkoje bribe na me metena ha na ka topic magya na me kan sebe nse hunu a emwa o man Ghana na mi wu a me de ka na beko asamado ana these are the things also ye de kye ma nye sika ne afefesem integrity na odi bewu no eno na wo kogina onyankopo anim sefia me betna asase so me bo me bra yie me di no kre ana me jiska wa NDC ho me jiska wa MPP ho asem no kre na ma chia na na asesen me de bia me ka sem papa da papa no di me be wi ase no he was a man of integrity died with his integrity me pese me wu a ne ya de me koto se me kro mo se tema I want to be dead with integrity enye vieto ene enye dan yo I want to be dead with integrity. Said them papa koye no. Sa pepe na mpesa mde ko shefom. Na mde ko gina me nyankopon anim. And me good evening. Na me no asese uti GYASO ma me na producer ase Yeri Odame ko Johansen me da wase. Frema bankro de twa tum social media babia DJ Fletch be to aso aboye nwum ye de kuli temper. Ya fa dwene se ebesese adwene na yakopon ya adoma. O channel pa tikase ye ba ye de adwempa asum Ghana man. Ye mo sa patriotic nwum we. Yemfa nyao na ye nyina yemfa nsua bibia ebebo o ma Ghana